All right, we welcome you to Mounties Stadium here on the campus of Rogers High School as the Bentonville Tigers are traveling over here across town to take on the old-time rivals, the Rogers Mounties. Hello, everyone. You can see the men in black, the Spirit Squads for Bentonville, and right there in front of the Bentonville crowd as the Bentonville crowd really traveling well tonight in what should be a great matchup between two old rivals here in your Bentonville Tigers and the Rogers Mounties. Well, hello, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I'm alongside my broadcast partner, longtime broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, and we are so excited to be back with you again here on Friday night as these two teams are getting set to kick off here in just about 15 minutes. And we're excited you've joined us right here on the Bentonville Tiger pregame show. Well, the Bentonville Tigers coming into tonight's game with a record of 4-3 overall, 3-1 in the 7A West under the direction of head coach Jody Grant in his 9th season. Coach Grant with an overall record of 81 wins to only 22 losses. He has 6 7A West titles here with Bentonville and 2 state runner-up finishes, and has done a fantastic job leading this program. Well, the Rogers Mounties coming into tonight's game, 5-2 overall in the season, 2-2 in the 7A West, dropped to 2-2 after a loss to Bentonville West last week, so they've got an even conference record. They're under the direction of head coach Chad Harbinson in his 4th season here at Rogers. Coach Harbinson, 53-42 overall in his career, 22-8 here as the head coach of the Rogers Mounties. Well, I want to bring in my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne. And Donnie, good to be back with you again tonight. Of course, last week, the Bentonville Tigers traveled down to Fayetteville to Harmon Stadium. Kind of a disappointing night for Bentonville Tigers fans as the Tigers came up on the short end of that one. And right now, we're going to step away for just a moment as the Rogers Band plays the national anthem. Okay, the national anthem, Star Spangled Banner, by the Rogers Mounties Marching Band. Well, as I was saying before the national anthem, I'm going to bring in my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne. And Donnie, as I was saying, a disappointing week last week as Bentonville travels to Fayetteville, loses to the Fayetteville Bulldogs by a final score of 42-21. A game, Donnie, that was really a good game in the first half, and kind of both teams going toe-to-toe. Fayetteville jumped out to an early lead. Bentonville came back with 14 straight points, took a lead in that. But then Fayetteville goes into half and takes a 21-14 lead into half. And then the second half, quarterback for Bentonville, Carter Nye, gets banged up, shaken up, cannot return to the game. And, I thought number 15 for Bentonville, number 15, the third quarterback, Cole Slepecki, came in, did a real nice job. But, as anyone will tell you, that is a very, very tough situation to put a sophomore in. But I thought he did a fine job trying to bring the team back at that point. But kind of a tall task last week at Fayetteville.
Yeah, and when he checked in, John, and Fayetteville, when the first series he came in, they just blitzed everybody every play, and they got to him. But he did settle down. He put together a touchdown drive later on in that game, and he's had a whole week of practice. He is the starting quarterback tonight. Carter is still out. And, of course, Trevor Grant is still out. So we are Cole Slepecki will get his first varsity start tonight.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting. I don't know if there are going to be any different wrinkles or not with him at quarterback, but we will see tonight.
Well, and I think you make a good point, Donnie. You got to think last week Cole probably didn't get nearly the reps that Carter and I got going into Fayetteville last week, but I think there's a lot of confidence in the sophomore. He's a good athlete, had a great junior high, ninth grade career, and so I think there's a lot of confidence going in. Give him a whole week of practice, and I think the sophomore is going to perform well tonight. So looking forward to seeing what he can do for Bentonville. But I'll tell you, Donnie, Bentonville coming into tonight's game, they're facing a really revitalized Rogers Mounties team, a program that's really kind of been turning things around over the last couple of years under head coach Chad Harbinson. And the Mounties, even though they took a loss last week to Bentonville West, I think they're coming into tonight's game with a lot of confidence in this program.
Yeah, John, 2-2 so far in the year. Their two losses were Fayetteville and West, and they have beaten Springdale and Fort Smith Southside was their other win. I'm interested to see. I will tell you that that Southside Rogers game was very close, and Southside was able to hurt Rogers on the ground. So I think coming in, especially with a quarterback making his first start tonight, I think that's going to be one of the keys. Bentonville's got to be able to run the football tonight. This defense has been susceptible to the run, and Bentonville's going to need to capitalize on that to put Cole in a better position where he's not being forced to make throws on 3rd and long. We don't want Cole throwing 3rd and 12, 3rd and 10. Put him in like 3rd and 2s and 3s where you can run or throw, and I think that'll help get his confidence in the early stages.
Absolutely, Donnie. I think you make a great point. Couldn't have said it better myself. But you're right. I think tonight is really going to be a challenge to this offensive line. Offensive coordinator Aaron Dannenhauer for Bentonville, former offensive lineman for Bentonville, outstanding lineman for the University of Tulsa. He's former O-line coach. I think Coach Dannenhauer has, if I had to guess, really challenged his offensive line. This is a good offensive line for Bentonville, but they know what's in front of them. They know kind of the situation tonight, and I think you're going to see this offensive line really have a good night. Christian Battles, Jason Gilmore. It made me see some Jaden Spears, but I think you're exactly right. I think Bentonville is going to go back to the running game, play in front of the sticks. You can't play behind the sticks tonight, Donnie.
And if Bentonville's able to run successfully on those early downs, it'll set Cole up. We've seen Cole; he can use his legs and stuff. From what we saw last week, it'd be interesting to see. And if I remember from his 9th grade year, he was actually very good with play action, with the play action game. So if you can run the ball where he can make those fakes and get himself some receivers, we know C.J. Brown can get open. We know that Luke Kuhn can get open. Just making the throws and making throws where he's not under pressure and make them easier for him if he's not throwing behind the sticks.
All right. Well, listen, let's go ahead as the pregame festivities going on. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and when we return, we'll try to go down for the coin toss of tonight's game and get you ready for kickoff. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access
All right, folks, we're back here in Rogers at Mounties Stadium, and as you can see across the way, the Bentonville Captains getting ready to head to midfield for the pregame coin toss. And your Bentonville Captains tonight, that's going to be number 12, Karsten Pate, number 72, Grant George, and number 76, Trayson Hunt. So your Bentonville Captains, they're ready to go, and I am seeing the Rogers Captains now making their way to midfield. And for Rogers, that's going to be number 6, Jacob Jenkins, the Rogers running back. Number 3, Mabry Verser, wide receiver for the Mounties. Number 2, Dane Williams, that'll be your Mounties quarterback. Number 7, Tyler Pinkerton, he's a linebacker for Rogers. And number 74, that is Connor Simmerman, playing on the offensive line. So you can see now they'll make their way to midfield. It'll be number 7, Tyler Pinkerton, number 74, Connor Simmerman. They'll go ahead and walk out to midfield to meet Grant George, Trayson Hunt, and Karsten Pate. And of course, Bentonville, the visiting team tonight, they will get to call the toss. Folks, we're inside the Rogers press box tonight, and we're kind of enclosed here. Great shot by our live stream crew. We want to shout out to them. That's Megan Verkamp and Vars Ranganatha down there with the field cam, getting great shots there at the coin toss tonight. And it looks like Bentonville has won the toss and is going to defer its option to the second half. So they will kick it away to the Mounties, and the Mountie offense start the game. But, yeah, Vars Ranganatha, Megan Verkamp. We've got Noah Jones on our main shot tonight, and Catherine Lopez, she's running the show tonight up here on the production board. So appreciative of these young people helping us out each Friday night. But, yeah, what I was saying, we're enclosed here, so we don't have any kind of crowd noise in here tonight. So there's a good crowd on hand, Donnie. I mean, you know, we were talking about kind of some of the old days when this rivalry was in its prime. And, you know, we saw one night, you and I, where there were 10,000 people in the stadium. Yeah. It's not like that, but a really nice crowd for a Friday night high school football game tonight here in Rogers.
And that year, that was the year that Rogers went to the state championship game and got beat by Southside in the state championship game. And that was the game. ESPN was filming the game. It went to overtime.
It did, and if I remember correctly, was it Ryan Isabel?
Ryan Isabel was the Bentonville quarterback. Yeah. And Lee Zimba, the big offensive lineman that went and played at Auburn. He was there at Rogers. So
Cody Kirby, I believe, was the Rogers quarterback that night. Yeah. We've been doing this a while, Donnie.
Yeah. And it's sad we remember all their names.
I can distinctly remember that night. That was a fun night. Bentonville came out on the short end that night there in overtime, but what a great atmosphere and a fun football game that was. And these teams have played some huge games over the years. For some of you guys that have been tuned into Bentonville football for years, have been in the Bentonville Rogers community for years, this rivalry still holds a lot of special memories, and it's still big for a lot of our old-time Bentonville and Rogers fans.
That's right. I was talking about it in class today, and I was like, yeah. I remember, Bentonville, the football players, you weren't allowed to go into Rogers the week of the Rogers game, and there were, I will say, pranks. There were some fun pranks. There were some not fun pranks that were pulled by both towns during those old times. And any of the older people that are listening, they'll remember there was a time in the early 80s when Bentonville and Rogers were not in the same conference. They were not allowed to play for a certain amount of time because the games got too heated and there were too many fights and stuff. They just made them take it was like a 5-year break in playing. Wow. So,
yeah. Well, you can see the Bentonville Tigers. They are gathered up there in the northeast corner of the stadium getting ready to take the field, and we are about 3 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game. Donnie, we've talked about this a little bit in our pregame show, but as you see it, what are the keys for the Bentonville Tigers tonight?
John, I think Bentonville's got to come out and they need to run the ball, and you don't want to put this sophomore quarterback in. You know what you were talking about? We don't want him behind the sticks with a sophomore quarterback making his first varsity start. I'm sure we'll see some good, easy throws. Probably we'll see some of those quick screens to the wide receivers just to get him settled in and make some throws early, make some completions early. Defensively, this Rogers team can score points. They scored 42 points against Fayetteville in a loss. West held them to 21, so it seems to be they've not been real consistent. Last week, Rogers played Springdale, and they scored 50-some on Springdale. And I think something else to watch out for, and I'm sure the special teams have talked about it. Last week, Rogers onside kicked and recovered 4 onside kicks in that game against Springdale. So I'm sure the coaches have seen all the game film. I'm sure they worked on that, but I think special teams will be a big deal tonight.
Oh, that's
you got to cover.
Yeah.
We've already seen Bentonville special teams give up a few recoveries on onside kicks. So I think that, and if we can, I don't know that Rogers wants to kick it deep. C.J. Brown's already ran 3 kicks back for touchdowns this year, and so Bentonville can get a special teams touchdown. I think that'll be a big, big help tonight too.
Well, that's an excellent point, Donnie, and it's certainly something we'll have to watch for as we move through the course of this game. Well, the teams, or at least Bentonville has taken the field. Looks like we're still awaiting the Rogers Mounties. They've got their hype video going on here at the big screen tonight, and we are just about a minute away as the Rogers Mounties will enter the field from the north end zone out of their indoor facility here. You can see, great shot right there, the Bentonville Tigers. Looks like that's the defense. Oh, no, that's special teams unit gathered around Coach Crane right there. And head coach Jody Grant getting some final instructions. So, well, they sound the train horn here at Mounties Stadium, and the train horn is sounding, and the Rogers Mounties now are coming out of the north end zone, and they are taking the field. So we are just about set for football. And once again, while we have a moment, I want to take this moment to thank our presenting sponsors for this year, Bentonville Tiger Football, Bentonville Athletics. That's Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. Couldn't do it without these folks, and we really appreciate their support. Please, please, if you have the opportunity, give them a chance to earn your business. That's Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. Okay, both teams are on the field. 12 minutes on the clock, and we are just about set.
I was going to say, John, I actually played in this game 3 times. I'm a Bentonville graduate, if people didn't know that, and it's still, I get nervous for the Rogers game.
Yeah, I imagine you've got some kind of feeling. That feeling never stops, doesn't it?
No, it does not.
Yeah.
Probably, if you saw Benton and Bryan on the field, it might bring back memories for you.
Yeah, I was hoping you weren't going to slip that in. I graduated from Bryan High School, but that was many, many years ago. But, yeah, I've played in a few salt bowls myself. But, yeah, and really, Donnie, and I know the rivalry among these guys, it's not the same as it once was. But anytime you play in a rivalry game, there's just a different feeling. So, hey, we've got like a little problem with our clock insert on the score banner tonight. We're out on the road, so we're having a little technical difficulty with that. We'll get that fixed here immediately, but I'll give you plenty of down and distance and time updates as we move through the game. Well, to kick it away, that's Ryan Fernstrom. He's going to kick it to the right side. It's going to be taken at the 3-yard line by the Rogers return man. He'll carry it out across the 15, and he'll be taken down right around the 18-yard line. That was number 4 for Rogers, Cameron Cunningham, on the return, and Rogers will put it play 1st and 10. Well, let's see. Where are they going to spot the ball?
Looks like the 19-yard line, too.
Yeah, the down marker's on about the 21, but they're going to spot it at the 19. So the Mounties will have it 1st and 10 at their own 19. Just underway. First quarter play here in Rogers.
Oh, and we had a personal foul on Rogers to start with, so they're actually going to back them up. Set it down on the 8-yard line. So I don't know what happened. They've actually – no, they're going to say it should still be 1st and 10. They had the chain set up like it was going to be 1st and 25, but Rogers got called for the penalty there. So Rogers will be starting on their own 8-yard line now. 1st and 10 from their 8. 4 wide receivers and a running back. Number 3 in motion. They're going to hand off to number 6. Makes a man miss in the backfield, but Bentonville does a good job stringing him out. That was Jacob Jenkins on the carry. Someone got him right in the backfield. Held him to about a 1-yard gain there. So Jenkins getting the first carry. And, of course, Dane Williams is the quarterback for the Mounties. Once again, trips to the wide side of the field. Quick screen to the receiver out of the backfield. Bentonville does a great job reading it, and I think he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Yep. So no gain on that play. Just a quick screen to the running back, Jenkins, out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd and 9 for this Mountie offense. Just saw Bentonville bring in C.J. Brown and Luke Kuhn have come in to play defense on this play.
All right, Donnie, I think got the clock issue fixed here on the score banner. So big 3rd down for the Tiger defense. Have a chance to get off the field. It's Williams back to throw. He's looking to his left. He's going to fire deep. He's got a man. Oh, what a great play.
That was Luke Kuhn, John.
Luke Kuhn getting a hand up at the last second. Knocks that one away. Let's see. Trying to see who the pass was intended for, but Luke Kuhn, you see him right there in your screen, number 11. Yeah, who was that?
It was the guy. He just threw the ball to the sideline, number 14, I think.
Okay. Now, actually, I think it was number 11. Jansen Garner.
Their tight
was the
end.
Intended receiver. But a 4th down, and the Mounties will punt it about 3 yards deep in their own end zone. I think that may be J.J. Spafford. Kind of a high snap, close to being blocked. A low kick that is going to be taken by J.J. Spafford at the 42. Fumble, and it looks like the Mounties got on it. Wow.
At that point, John, you cannot pick that ball up. That ball was dead.
Well,
just get away from it. Bentonville would have had excellent field position anyway.
Yeah. You know, I think J.J. just was thinking about trying to make a play there. The ball was right there, and, he actually picked it up, ran a few steps, but then lost the handle. But a break right there for the Rogers Mounties, and they're going to have it at their own 44-yard line. So
the referee just wound the clock for some reason.
So Rogers will split 2 receivers out to the left side, 2 receivers to the right. Dane Williams, he'll have a running back flanked to his left in the backfield. Williams goes back to throw. He's looking to his left. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to fire underneath, complete. And looks like he is going to be taken down, run out of bounds by Kendrick Williams. Now, flag has flown on the field.
The chains are moving, and they should not be moving. I think we got a penalty over here, and the chains have moved.
A flag was thrown at the Tiger 36-yard line. And
they're bringing them back.
Well, the ball had been spotted. It was 1st and 10.
Offensive pass interference.
Wow.
So that is 10 yards, 15 yards from the original spot of the play.
The ball was originally spotted at the 44-yard line of the Mounties, so that's going to move it back to the was that 29, Donnie?
It'll be the 29. Yeah. It's a 15-yarder in high school.
So Rogers, even though they get a break right there on the turnover, they've had 2 big penalties already early in this ball game. 9 minutes, 57 seconds left to go, first quarter of play. Rogers on their opening possession, 3 and out. Short kick, but Bentonville fumbles the ball back to Rogers, but now it's going to be 1st and, call it about 25. 1st and 25 now for the Mounties. As Williams drops back, looking to his right, he fires short pass complete. That's Jenkins on the reception.
And 31 with the tackle.
Jenkins is upended by number 31. That's Will Fusselman coming in to make the stop for the Tigers. So that is going to make it, about a 4-yard pickup on the play. It looks like it's going to be 2nd down, call it 21.
Good to see Christian Farrow's out there tonight, John.
Yeah, Christian a little banged up. Didn't return to the game last week, so you're exactly right, Donnie. And it looks, and Rogers got moved. Number 42 for Bentonville, that was Jonah Knapp. Kind of came in like he was coming on a corner blitz and got the right side of that offensive line for the Mounties to move. They called encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped. He was in the he jumped into the neutral zone before the Rogers guy moved. And in high school football, that's an automatic dead ball.
Well, I thought he stayed out of that neutral zone, but apparently they said he encroached right there, so it'll be 5 yards for Rogers. Second down, and call it about 16. On second 16, Bentonville showing blitz. Looked like there was a little false start, no call. And now Williams takes off, and Williams is going to be driven out of bounds at around the 48-yard line.
Jonah Knapp with the push out of bounds for Bentonville, and that will bring up third down and call it 7. 3rd and 7 now for the Mounties. CJ and Luke checking back in on defense, John. Bentonville go into this dime package. And then CJ and Luke are coming in for coverage on this third down. So it'll be 3rd and 7 now as Dane Williams looks over the Bentonville defense. Williams, short pass, screen pass to the right. That's to Jenkins. He's not going to get there.
Is going to be just shy of first down yardage. Maybe, well, it's about 3 yards short. And let's see what Coach Chad Harbinson wants to do on this one. It's at the Bentonville 49. Looks like he's going to leave his offense on the field. Leaving the offense out there right now. Bentonville's got to be careful and not jump off sides and give them a free first down here.
Empty. You're going to have empty right here.
Okay, 3 wide receivers will split to the left, 2 to the right. Empty set. So Williams now calling out signals to his receivers.
There's a false start. False start
on the Mounties. And let's see, Donnie. Let's see if this changes Coach Harbinson's decision right here to leave the offense on the field. That'll make it 4th down and call it 8.
They're still leaving the offense out there. Thought maybe Bentonville would go back to that coverage package.
Well, I'll tell you one of the things Bentonville's defense is doing, we've seen in the early going here, they are bouncing around and showing kind of pressure from all different sides. Same formation, empty set, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, as Williams drops back in the shotgun formation. Bentonville now showing a linebacker blitz up the middle.
First down.
Williams fires complete. He picked up about 10 yards on the reception. That is number 3, Mabry Verser, on the reception. It'll be 1st and 10 Mounties. So the Mounties roll the dice on 4th and 8. And works out for them.
Kind of surprised, John, that Bentonville didn't go back to that coverage package.
So Williams now looking to the sideline, trying to get the play. 10 seconds on the play clock on 1st and 10 Mounties. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver into the boundary. Williams takes the snap, gives to Jenkins. Jenkins finds some running room over the left side of the offensive line. And he's going to pick up close to 5 yards on the play. Call it 4.5. They'll call it 2nd and 6.
Thought there might be a flag there, John. The running back jumped sideways before the snap.
Trip receivers right now into the open side of the field. Single receiver to the left. Jacob Jenkins, the running back, beside Dane Williams. Williams going to keep it himself, and Bentonville does a great job of coming up. Number 18, Braylon Hardrick, leading the way, and number 41 for Bentonville, that's Dax Horton. What a nice job to bring up 3rd down and call it 7.
CJ and Luke back out there now for this 3rd and long.
Well, 3rd down, Donnie, and, Coach Harbinson's already shown he's willing to go for it on 4th down, so you got to be thinking you got to hold them 2 downs right here.
Yep.
Twin receivers into the boundary, trip receivers to the open side of the field, empty set. Williams awaiting the snap. He takes the snap. He's looking. He's going deep downfield. And incomplete. What great coverage. Number 4, Kendrick Williams. He was all over him, Donnie. And at the last second, he got his hands up, knocked that one away.
Stride for stride with him, John.
Well, that's going to bring up 4th down and 7 now.
Rogers leaving their offense out there again.
They're playing a little Kevin Kelly ball right here. Just going to go for it on fourth down. But you know what, Donnie? If the Tigers can hold them right here, that's okay. It'll be great field position for the Tiger offense.
Yep.
So it's going to be quads, a bunch trip look with an extra receiver to the right side. And that's a false start. So kind of an interesting formation right there, Donnie. You've got kind of a trip receivers in kind of a bunch package, but you also have an extra receiver, so quads to the right side, single receiver to the left.
Looks like they're going in that same formation.
So that's going to make it 4th down and 12.
Nope, they're changing personnel now.
4th down and 12. The ball is spotted at the Bentonville 45-yard line. But again, Rogers will leave their offense on the field. This time it'll be empty set, 5 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Dane Williams takes a snap, dropping back, looking to his right. He's going to fire deep, and Luke Kuhn on the coverage. And again, great coverage by these Bentonville secondary players. Luke already with 2 big coverage plays in the game, and that will be a turnover on downs, and the Bentonville Tiger offense will take the field for the first time tonight.
Good job by the defense there, John. Rogers only picked up 1 first down after that fumbled punt, so Bentonville's going to take over. It's still good field position at their own 45-yard line.
So 6 minutes, 32 seconds left to go. First quarter play, no score. Bentonville will have it 1st and 10 from their own 45. Cole Slepecki, sophomore quarterback. He'll send Karsten Pate in motion. Give goes to Pate, and Pate is going to lose about 3 yards.
Yeah, there was nothing there, John.
And, Donnie, I'm not so sure that might not have been he might not have wanted to throw that ball. It kind of looked like for a second he was going to pull up and find a receiver, but thought better of it and just ran out of bounds. But, Donnie, that's kind of what we talked about in the pregame. Bentonville really can't afford to play behind the sticks tonight.
Not tonight.
It's going to be 2nd down, call it 12. So this time 2 receivers to the left. I believe that is Christian Battles in the backfield with Cole Slepecki. Eli Brooks, he'll motion over to the left side. And let's see.
False start on Bentonville. I didn't see who moved.
Yeah, Donnie, I'm like you. I didn't see where the movement was, but
it was the referee on this side, on the Mountie sideline, that threw it.
So that'll back it up 5 yards. Now it'll be 2nd down and 17. Bentonville going the wrong direction. Christian Battles, he'll line up behind Cole Slepecki. Twin receivers to the left side, single receiver to the right. Mounties with a 4-man front. They're showing a little pressure off the edge. Battles going to take the ball. He's going to push his way across the 40-yard line out to about the 41-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup on 1st down. That'll bring, on 2nd down, it'll bring up 3rd down, call it 14.
That snap took a little while to get back there tonight, or that time, John, it seemed like. Kind of threw the timing off a little bit.
So 3rd and 14 now for the Tigers. Slepecki trying to get the hard count. Now he's looking to the sidelines. 10 seconds on the play clock. He'll reset the offense. Slepecki takes a snap. He's looking to his left. He fires. He's got Luke Kuhn. Luke Kuhn's got 1st down yardage inside the 45-yard line of the Mounties, and they'll give him forward progress all the way down to the 43.
Good route by Luke Kuhn.
Great route by Luke Kuhn, and what a job by number 15, Cole Slepecki.
Luke was the inside receiver that time, John, and the outside receiver ran a post, and Luke let him clear first and came right underneath behind him, and he was wide open.
So 1st and 10 Tigers at the Mountie 42-yard line. Slepecki puts trips to the right. And another false start.
Yeah, something's off with, I don't. Maybe if it's Cole's snap count or something, but that was on the center. Cole called for the ball and everyone moved and he snapped it late.
Okay.
I cannot keep putting. You don't want to keep putting the offense, 1st and 15, 2nd and 13.
So to be J.J. Spadford, C.J. Brown, Luke Kuhn will split wide to the right side. Slepecki takes the snap. Give goes to Battles, and
well, that's Gilmore.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jason Gilmore. Thank you, Donnie. Jason Gilmore, number 30, on the carry. And Gilmore is going to get that 5 yards back, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. So a pretty good hole up the middle.
Yeah.
Gilmore was able to get the penalty yards back, but it'll be 2nd and 10 now. CJ now, he'll split into the boundary. 2 receivers to the open side of the field. Slepecki now. Goes to Gilmore. Gilmore, no, I'm sorry, that is Gilmore. Yeah. Gilmore tried to cut it back, but not a lot of running room there. No gain on the play, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Well, Cole Slepecki already 1 for 1 through the air tonight, Donnie. Great pass to Luke Kuhn. Well, we need to see if he can come up with another one here to keep this drive alive.
And you don't want to keep making him throw it 3rd and long.
Trips right. Single receiver to the left. Slepecki drops straight back.
Screen to Gilmore.
Screen
Dropped.
pass, and Gilmore can't find the handle right there. So that'll bring up 4th and 10. And, Donnie, I got to think the way the defense has played for Bentonville, they're going to bring the punting unit on and probably try to pin the Mounties deep.
No, it's still the offense. It might be that quick kick situation, though. Yeah. Slepecki's lining up behind Gilmore.
Slepecki takes it, kicks it away. Let's see. It is taken by the Rogers Mountie return man. It looks like Bentonville.
You got to get him on the ground.
Yeah, had pretty good coverage. Let him slip out of a tackle there, and he makes it just short of the 20-yard line. Well, they'll give him the 20. So it'll be 1st and 10 Mounties at their own 20. 3:41 left to go. Opening quarter play, no score in the ball game. Now, technically, Donnie, this is Rogers' 3rd offensive possession. They went 3 and out on their first possession, punted it away, and Bentonville fumbled it on the return. And then Rogers got it again, but the Tigers were able to hold them on 4th down in Tiger territory. So Rogers coming out now for its 3rd offensive possession of the game. Dane Williams, number 2, the Rogers quarterback. He'll have number 6, Jacob Jenkins, beside him in the backfield, as he'll send 2 receivers to the right side, single receiver to the left. Williams takes a snap, throws to his right, complete to number 1. That is, well, I don't actually have a number 1 on my roster.
Yeah, I don't have a number 1 on the Rogers roster.
We'll see if we can get his name and number.
Parker Schatzman with the tackle, though, for Bentonville.
2nd down and 4.
There's that
pick up a 6.
That same formation, John. Diamond formation with an extra receiver to the outside. Draw.
Right. Draw play, quarterback draw, and looks like he's going to be about a yard shy.
Yeah,
yard shy of the 1st down. So to bring up 3rd and short now for the Mounties. Number 11 for the Mounties checking in. That's Jansen Garner. He's got a catch in the game. He's going to split out wide to the left. 2 receivers for the Mounties to the right. On 3rd and 1, Dane Williams takes the snap, gives to Jenkins up the middle, and Jenkins.
They gave it to him.
Yeah, they're going to give. I think he got the 30 of the initial push. It was good defense by the Tigers, but he had a short way to go for the line to gain, and they gave it to him right there. So 1st and 10 Mounties from their own 30-yard line. Two minutes, 10 seconds left to go. First quarter play. No score. Williams gives to Jenkins. Jenkins starts to his left, cuts back to the right, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards there on 1st down, bring up 2nd down and 4. Well, Donnie, that's one of those plays where you give it to the running back and starts one way, but tries to hit that cutback lane right there to get that defense maybe over pursuing. So on 2nd down and 4, again, trip receivers bunched up to the right side, single receiver to the open side of the field. Tigers showing blitz. They're going to throw a screen out to the right side. Rivers Wiseman had a shot at him. And let's see, the official.
Wow, I thought he went out much before that. Well, good job of holding by the Rogers blocker to get him open.
So that's enough for a 1st and 10 Rogers. They're going to have it out at their own 43-yard line. Well, Rogers has already shown, Donnie, they've taken a couple deep shots tonight here on 1st and 10. Wouldn't be surprised if they try another one right here. And Williams, he's looking. Now he's going to tuck it in. He's got some running room up the middle. And Williams is finally going to be upended by number 41, Dax Horton, but not until he gets down to the 38-yard line of the Tigers.
And, John, that time playing man coverage and the linebackers dropped. There was just nobody in the middle once he evaded that rush.
1st and 10 Mounties. Screen out to the right side.
That ball was
that
dropped.
Was dropped by number 1. And, again, apologize, folks. We do not have a number 1 on the Mounties roster. So when we get an opportunity, we'll see if we can visit with some folks in the next door here in press box, see if we can get that name and number. Okay, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Mounties have the ball at the Tiger 38-yard line. Ball spotted on the right hash. Mounties moving from left to right. Williams looking to his left.
Ball's
that ball's going to be tipped up.
Good job by number 90, John.
Number 90 for Bentonville, Eli Pearson, knocking the ball up in the air. Great job by Pearson. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Oh, okay. Number 1, that's Jeff Regan. Jeff Regan. So thank you, Donnie, for getting that for us. Okay, 3rd and 10 now for the Mounties. Send Jenkins in motion.
Nope, quarterback
keeper. And Williams is going to get inside the 35, but he's going to be about 5 yards short, or make 6 yards short, 1st down yardage. It'll be 4th and 6. And, Donnie, I think anytime they're on this side of the field, I think they're in 4-down territory.
They're not going to punt from the 50-yard line in. They are going to have to run another play here, though. Their play clock is down to 20.
Jansen Garner is checking in at receiver. He'll be out there with Regan to the left side. Grayson Cash and Mabry Varsity will line up.
Quick screen
and
double pass, and he's wide open.
He's got a wide open receiver,
and he overthrew it.
Not hit him. So there was a quick screen pass out to Verser, and then he tried to hit Grayson Cash, number 5, down the sidelines. Had him wide open, but just could not make the connection. So a turnover on downs.
Luckily, that ball was overthrown, John, because the Rogers receiver was wide open coming down the sideline over there.
So the Bentonville defense holds again. Turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Bentonville with 1 second left to play here in the first quarter. Slepecki now. He'll roll to his right. He's looking downfield.
He's got C.J.
And C.J. Brown and just overthrows C.J., and that will be the final play here in the first quarter. So we played a quarter here in Rogers, no score. We'll be back after this commercial break on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
And welcome back to Mounties Stadium. So we get ready to start the second quarter of play here. Bentonville 2nd down and 10 on the Rogers on their own 34-yard line. Cole Schlepecki making his first varsity start. He's got Christian Battles in the backfield with him on this play. It's going to be a handoff, just a straight handoff to Battles, and there's a big hole for Christian. Breaks a tackle. If he can make the man miss, he's got the speed to the outside, and Battles takes it 66 yards for a touchdown. Christian Battles, 66-yard touchdown run on the old outside, I almost said the outside zone play. That was just right up the middle, just a big gashing run right through the middle of the Rogers defense. And you got to see Battles' speed there as he outran the angle on 3 or 4 Rogers defenders and gets to that pylon for the big 66-yard touchdown run. So the kick by Fernstrom is good, and Bentonville takes a 7-0 lead. We'll be back with you in a few minutes. You're listening to Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McClarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McClarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McClarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McClartyDaniel.com.
All right, we welcome you back here to Rogers, where the Bentonville Tigers, on a 66-yard touchdown run by Christian Battles, strike first, 7-0 Bentonville. Donnie, thanks for filling in right there, trying to keep our clock graphic going here, and so, but it was good to hear you call that one. All right, Fernstrom gets the kick away, and that is going to go into the end zone for the touchback. So nice kick that time by Ryan Fernstrom to get that one into the end zone. Rogers will start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
And I was looking, there's no win, John. That was just one of the best kicks we've seen from Fernstrom this year.
All right, so the Bentonville defense has got a couple of turnover on downs, and defense is playing well, and a great run that time by Christian Battles. Well, Donnie, that's what you talked about in the pregame. Bentonville's really got to get that running game going tonight, and boy, that bodes well for the Tigers.
That was just a quick hitter right up the middle, John, and Christian just hit that hole fast, and he outran everybody once he got through that initial wave of defenders.
Okay, 1st and 10 Mounties from their own 20-yard line. Dane Williams, your Mountie quarterback, he'll send a man in motion to the left side. He's going to look left. He fires complete to Regan, and Regan's going to catch it about the 30 and make his way out to the 34-yard line. 14-yard pickup on 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 Mounties.
Well, what they did there, John, the running back came in motion, and the Bentonville defender was in that spot where that slant was going, but he widened out when he saw the receiver, the running back come out, left a hole open for that slant, and Williams hit Regan for the 1st down.
Rogers will go trip receivers to the right side this time. They'll have a single receiver to the short side of the field. Now they'll put a man in motion. That's Verser to the left. Give goes to Jenkins over the left side. Jenkins is going to be hit by number 41, Dax Horton.
Number 5 also, Christian Farrow in there on the tackle.
And that'll be a 4-yard pickup on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 6. 10 minutes, 57 seconds left to go here in the half, and Bentonville takes the 7-0 lead on a 66-yard touchdown run by Christian Battles. So on 2nd and 6, The Mounties will send 2 to the right, single receiver to the left. Play action. Throw out to the right.
Good job.
What a tackle that time. Let's see. Who is that? Number 31.
31, Luke.
Yeah, that is Will Fusselman.
Will Fusselman.
Will Fusselman did a great job of reading that one and then making a sure tackle. Donnie, they lost a yard on that. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
And we just saw Luke Kuhn and CJ check back in for this 3rd and long play.
So CJ, he's going to line up kind of at the right side, outside linebacker. Christian Farrow will be the corner on that side. You see, where is Luke lining up?
Luke he's on number 1 down here in the slot on Regan. That's a false start.
And the officials are right there on the spot. Donnie, you called it. False start on the Mounties. That'll back them up 5. Now it'll be, call it 3rd and 12.
Yep. Heck, Luke is lined up in man coverage on number 1, Regan. You got Christian Farrow on man coverage on number 5. And Kendrick Williams is in single coverage on number 14. And CJ has got whoever's on the other side over there.
Donnie, I would not be surprised if Dane Williams takes a deep shot right here, either hoping for maybe getting a pass interference call or,
And now CJ's coming over.
Yeah, quad receivers now, 4 receivers to the left side of the formation. Empty set for Dane Williams. He drops back. He's looking to his left. Now
Bentonville's
he's
there.
Getting some pressure, and he's sacked.
That's Ben Pearson.
Ben Pearson. And, Donnie, how did that ball not come out of Dane Williams' hand?
That is a good question.
Wow.
He had that ball drawn back, and I thought Ben hit him right on that arm. A good hand strength to hold on to that ball. But Rogers is going to be forced to punt this time.
It is great to call Ben Pearson's name. We have seen him make so many plays in his career at Bentonville, and a big one right there. 4th down. Gosh, Donnie, what is that, 4th and about 22?
Sideline warning just called on Rogers.
And the punter for Rogers, he's going to stand back at his own 12-yard line. And let's see, J.J. Spatford, he'll stand at the Bentonville 43-yard line awaiting the kick. Out of a high snap, Rivers
just get away from that one, guys.
Rivers Wiseman almost. That
hit a Mountie. Yeah. That hit the Mountie first.
Takes a Bentonville roll, a short kick. And Donnie, I think we see now why Rogers may be going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, I was going to say they were starting to spot it back there, and the judge over here is like, no, it hit the first guy at the 40.
Well, it's going to be great field position for the Bentonville Tigers. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at the Mountie 40-yard line. So great opportunity for Bentonville to press this lead a little bit.
Got Christian coming back out there at running back. Maybe he'll get another touch here, John, after going 66 yards on the last one.
Now Carson Pate, C.J. Brown, Luke Kuhn split wide to the right. Christian Battles in the backfield with Cole Slepecki. Slepecki takes a snap, gives to Battles. Battles working his way through. And look at Christian Battles go over the left side of that offensive line for Bentonville.
9-yard pickup that time. Bentonville.
Tell you, we can live with that all night.
Yeah, Bentonville's going tempo here, John.
Same formation. Slepecki now, he's going to move Battles just to his right. Play action to Battles. Slepecki's looking to throw. He's got some time. He's going to throw to the end zone for CJ. And incomplete. I tell you, I like it, Donnie. 2nd and short. Just let CJ go down there and try to high point one. I think it was a good call. CJ couldn't come up with it, but I like the call right there.
I know what he was looking at there, but number 8, J.J. Spafford, John, when he crossed, he was wide open.
Hey, good job by the offensive line for Bentonville. Cole Slepecki had all day to throw on that one. All right, 3rd and 2.
Bentonville snaps. They'll have too many men on the field. Oh, Rogers just ran a guy off.
All right, give goes to, is that Battles?
That's Christian.
And a flag is thrown. So, Donnie, that flag is thrown to 22. If that's on Bentonville, Donnie, will that negate the? Yeah,
they're gonna call Christian for blocking too good. Nah, I think you probably held him, but it's downfield on Christian on C.J. Brown is who they're gonna get for the hold.
Okay. So that'll be a spotted the foul penalty.
Yeah, so
that's a big penalty, Donnie.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it makes it from a 3rd and 2 all the way to a 3rd and 12.
No, it'll stay 3rd and 2 because it was 10 yards downfield.
Oh, okay. From the spot of the foul.
From the spot of the foul, yeah. So it's still 3rd and 2.
Now, if it's behind the line of scrimmage, the new rule is they go from the original
line of scrimmage.
See. Okay. So still 3rd and 2. Give goes to Battles. Battles looking for some room, and Donnie, he's going to be a little short.
No, he got to the 30.
Well, let's see here. That's going to depend on the spot. I see the line judge coming in from the other side. Donnie, that's going to be really close.
They need to – if that ball's touching the 30, that's a first down. They need to measure that. That's not fourth down.
Well, we can see the down marker in our monitor right here.
That is a first down.
I'm not sure. Can Coach call for a measurement? They've got to measure this, Donnie.
Yeah, they're talking about it here. They need to stop the clock.
We're looking right here in our monitor, and we can see the first down marker. We can see where that ball is spotted right there at the hash. And Donnie, great shot by our camera crew. This is one they at least need to measure. And Rogers had 12 men on the field anyway, so we'll get it by. We're going to get it by first down. Well, Donnie, I was getting ready to get out of the press box here and go down on the field and try to convince someone to make my case there need to be a measurement, but the Mounties with too many men on the field, and it is 1st and 10 Tigers now, all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that was a lot of confusion that could have been avoided.
So 1st and 10 Bentonville at the 15.
Christian's going to take the snap in Wildcat, John.
Battles will take the direct snap, and he's going to keep it over the left side. He'll cut back to the right. Nice cut by Battles inside the 10. They'll give him the 9-yard line. So 6 yards there on first down for Christian Battles.
I like that little wrinkle.
Yeah, I like it.
I think Christian played some quarterback when he was on the 9th grade team.
So 2nd down and 4, call it, for the Tigers.
Gilmore now in the backfield.
Slepecki, he's going to give to Gilmore. Gilmore is going to make a nice move there, and Gilmore is going to get it down close to the 5-yard line. That'll be very close to the line to gain.
They're saying he's a little short, I think.
Yep. May come up just a little short. That'll bring up 3rd down. Bentonville with a 7-0 lead, 5:43 left to go in the first half of play. They're looking to extend that lead right now. Jason Gilmore, he's going to be the running back behind Cole Slepecki on 3rd and short. Give goes to Gilmore of the right side. Gilmore,
he's
got the first down, and he's going to be upended right at about the 1-yard line where it will be 1st and goal to go Bentonville.
I thought Jason was going to get in there, John. They just got him cut down, and they're marking it there. Is it on the 1?
On the 1. They're going to put the nose of the football on the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal to go Bentonville. Christian Battles back in the ball game. Slepecki will work from under center. Slepecki gives to Battles. Battles trying to get in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Bentonville. Touchdown Bentonville. Donnie, I think he got it on the second push right there. I don't know that he had it originally, but a little extra effort right there, and Bentonville extends that lead now 13-0, awaiting the extra point attempt by number 53, Ryan Fernstrom.
Yeah, but it's on now, but just make sure that you check.
Fernstrom's kick is up, and it's good. So with 5:01 left to go, first half of play, Bentonville 14, Mounties nothing. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
All right, we welcome you back here to Mounties Stadium on the campus of Rogers High School, where the Bentonville Tigers have a 14-0 lead over the Rogers Mounties. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, so glad to be with you this evening. Glad you could join us. And the Bentonville Tigers looking good here under the direction of sophomore quarterback Cole Slepecki, who's filling in for Carter Nye tonight. Got banged up last week's game against Fayetteville. So, Donnie, you know, we were talking about it during the break. This is exactly what Bentonville needs right now. Good running game. And then that Cole Slepecki, I think, has done a great job with this offense up to this point in time. All right, Fernstrom gets set to kick it away. It'll be a short kick that'll head over to the right side. It'll be taken at the 15-yard line and then fumbled out of bounds.
So, yeah, it'll be Rogers' ball at the 15. Excuse me.
Yeah, so a penalty flag back at the 42. And I hope, Donnie, that's not an offsides on the Tigers.
Yeah, where the
And I guess if that's the case, the Mounties could force the Bentonville Tigers to re-kick this one as they official's going to – all right, illegal procedure on the Tigers. So they're going to back it up 5, make them re-kick it.
Yeah, so that means that one of our cover men crossed the 40-yard line before Fernstrom kicked the ball. Yep. So unfortunate there because Rogers was going to be pinned pretty deep after the up man tried to field that, and it bounced off his shoulder pads and went out of bounds. So Bentonville's going to have to cover this time.
Okay, so Fernstrom now to kick it away from the 35, and Fernstrom gets into this one, but it is going to be taken at about the 7-yard line. Return man from Rogers now over the 20. That's number 4 for Rogers. That is Cameron Cunningham on the return. He'll get it out to around the 25-yard line. That's where the Mounties will put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 25.
I hope we got a flag. Got a flag out here at the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Donnie, you've got an eye for those flags.
So they were blocking the back on Rogers, so they actually will back him up 10 yards now from the 18. So they'll start at the it'll be half the distance. So they'll start at the 9-yard line.
Okay, so a break for the Tigers.
No, they need to mark the penalty off.
I'll tell you, you know, the first kick, they fumbled it out of bounds at their own 15, but there was a procedure penalty on the Tigers, and Fernstrom had to kick it from his own 35. Looks like they were going to get it, gain 10 yards out of that, but after the penalty, the Mounties are going to, they'll start 1st and 10 from their own 15.
I'm sorry, the ball was at the 25, so 10 yards from the dead ball.
So 1st and 10 Mounties. Ball spotted on their own 15-yard line. Dane Williams now, he'll roll. Well, no, that's a different quarterback. That's Jensen. And Jensen's going to fire complete to number 1, Reagan. And Regan is going to catch it at the 30 and get out to the 35-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of 20 yards on 1st down. And make it 1st and 10 Mounties.
Number 18, Hardrick, was right there, John, and he just misplayed the ball and allowed for a big pickup then.
So that is not Dane Williams. That is Jansen Garner, who was in at quarterback. Yeah, number 11, Jansen Garner now in. And he's got an empty set, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Garner takes a snap, drops back, looks to his left, and whistle blows.
False start on Rogers.
And false start. Right now, Rogers can't get out of their own way. 20-yard pickup on that first play, but now, once again, playing behind the sticks.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if.
And Donnie, what do you make of this? Dane Williams not in the ball game right now for Rogers, and instead Jansen Garner, who is normally lines up as the tight end for Rogers, he's in at the Rogers quarterback. Now remember, Dane Williams got sacked by Ben Pearson. Wonder if he was shaken up or what's going on with that.
I'm not sure.
So Jansen Garner now, he's calling the signals. Garner's going to throw out to his right. And that fumble. And
they're going to say he was down.
Let's see.
They're going to say he was down.
Okay. Well, are they going to say it was incomplete? Or
no, they're going to say it was a reception and that he was down.
Okay. So about an 8-yard pickup there on first down. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
So what we're seeing with Garner and John, these are passes. They're all coming out of his hands fast. They're not. They're not deep routes. They're just hitting quick.
And Garner looks like he's a southpaw there, left-hander. So Garner drops back. He's looking to his right. He fires, and that one is incomplete. He was going for number 14, Braxton Lindsay, but throws that way out in front of him.
Yeah, that one was a little bit overthrown.
So third and 7 now for the Mounties.
Gardner pointed like you were supposed to keep going downfield, so there was a little miscommunication there.
I see Dane Williams on the sideline, number 2. He's just kind of standing there watching. I wasn't sure if maybe he was shaking up or what was going on, but it is Jansen Garner now on 3rd and 7 for the Mounties. Luke Kuhn into the ball game. Garner drops back, looking to his right. He's facing some pressure now. He's going to run it out to his left,
and he's going to
get first down yardage. Needed 7, got 8, run out of bounds at the 46-yard line of the Mounties.
Ben Pearson, John, is mad at himself because he was there and just didn't bring him down. That should have been another big loss.
So another set of downs for the Rogers Mounties. 1st and 10 from their own 46. Garner's going to have Jacob Jenkins with him in the backfield. This time Garner's going to roll to his left. He's looking to throw. He's looking to throw back, and he's now going to fire complete. And let's see who gets that. That's number 3, Mabry Verser on the reception. And Verser is going to pick up 9 down to the Bentonville 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Well, John, Rogers is – the offense seems a little crisper with Gardner in here at quarterback than it did their first few series.
Well, Gardner's going to go empty set. He'll put 3 out to the right side, 2 to the left as he looks over the Bentonville defense. Garner drops back. He's going to throw to his left. He's going deep.
Incomplete.
And that is incomplete again. What great coverage that time. Number 23 for Bentonville. That is Daniel McCoyne coming up big for Bentonville. I'll tell you what, Rogers has shown they do not mind taking some deep shots. But right now, Bentonville's coverage guys have been better than Rogers' receivers and quarterback. Let's hope they can keep it up. Good job by McCoyne. Okay, it'll be 3rd and short now. Garner takes the snap. Give goes to Jenkins, and Jenkins going to have first down yardage. So 1st and 10 now, Mounties. And they'll spot the ball this time at the Tiger 40-yard line. 14-0 Bentonville, but Rogers putting together a drive here. This time Rogers is going to split 2 receivers to the left side, single receiver to the open side of the field. Different running back in the game beside Garner.
28.
And Garner's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get down inside the 35, down to around the 34-yard line.
Good fake. 3 or 4 Tigers were trying to tackle number 28, and he did not have the ball.
Yeah, Isaac Chapman in the game at running back. Just a little fake to Chapman, and Jansen Garner kept it himself. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left to go here in the half. Bentonville up 14-0. Would love nothing more than to get a stop right here. But again, Rogers putting together a nice drive. Garner takes a snap. Give goes to the running back over the left side. And the Mounties now are going to push it inside the 30 down to around the 27-yard line. Number 28, Isaac Chapman on the carry. So 1st and 10 Mounties from the Tiger 28. Two receivers split to the right. Single receiver into the boundary. Chapman in the backfield with Jansen Garner. Garner is going to give it once again to Chapman. Chapman's got a hole over the right side, and Chapman's still driving his feet. He's going to get down to the 20-yard line. That'll be about a 8-yard pickup on first down. It'll be 2nd and 2. Clock now inside a minute, 20 seconds left to go in the half. Rogers with all 3 timeouts. So, Donnie, really the clock is not a problem right now with 3 timeouts. Bentonville needs to catch a break right here. Garner takes a snap. Give goes to Chapman over the left side. And Chapman, he's finding some running room, and he's finally going to be wrestled down at around the 6-yard line. And Rogers has found something in this drive.
And changing the quarterback, John, has kind of thrown the Bentonville defense off here.
Well, changing the quarterback and
now a different running back.
Isaac Chapman.
He seems to be he runs. He's not as fast as
more of a power runner.
Jenkins, but yeah, he's a lot harder to bring down.
Well, the Mounties now are going to have it 1st and goal to go at the Bentonville 6-yard line. Jansen now looking over the Bentonville defense. He's got Chapman in the backfield. This time Jansen's going to keep it himself. He's going to be hit at the 5. He'll fall forward to, well, they're going to say came back to the 5, so. And Rogers is going to take a timeout with 21 seconds left to go in the half. Let's go ahead and keep it right here.
Yeah, so 1-yard gain on that draw that time.
Yeah, so it was spotted. It was 1st and goal at the 6, so they gave him a yard forward progress on that. So it'll be 2nd down and goal with 21 seconds. Rogers with 2 timeouts. So
they can still run it here if they want.
They can still run it. They've got all their options available to them. Bentonville's just going to have to come up with a couple of defensive plays. And honestly, Donnie, I think it's a good timeout for Bentonville to kind of talk to the defense, get them settled in, help them understand what Rogers is doing right here.
Yeah, Jansen Garner, John, this drive has been the most impressive drive by Rogers tonight. And I don't know if Bentonville was expecting ever for a quarterback change, or if this is something Rogers has done in previous games where he's gotten a drive. I just don't know.
Yeah.
But the offenses look better with Garner in at quarterback so far.
No question the Mounties offense has responded since Jansen Garner's come into the ball game. And let's see if these Tigers can hold them out here in the final 21 seconds here in the half. Now, remember, Bentonville did win the toss to start the ball game. They deferred their option the second half, so Bentonville will receive the ball, but they sure would like to hold them out here. Okay, 2nd and goal to go, 21 seconds. Jansen Garner, your Rogers quarterback, and he's going to have Isaac Chapman with him in the backfield.
And that's Regan taking the direct snap.
That's Regan on the direct snap, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. So Rogers in their timeout, well, they fooled me, Donnie. They had number 1, Jeff Regan, line up to take the direct snap, and Regan just carries around the right side and gets in from 5 yards out to get the Mounties on the board here with 17 seconds left to go in the half.
So 2 quarterbacks on that drive.
It'll be number 12, Jack Miller, to attempt the point after. High snap, and Miller's kick is up, and it's good. So with 17 seconds left to go, let's go ahead and hold it right here as we are about to run up on halftime. Well, Donnie, that was an interesting turn of events right there. You know, Bentonville's defense has played well pretty much the entire first half, but Rogers makes some personnel changes on offense and puts a drive together. Donnie, if I'm not mistaken, did that start at the Rogers 15-yard line?
It did after the block in the back. So
So after Bentonville takes a 14-0 lead, Rogers in the latter seconds of the first half here, taking it from their own 15-yard line, driving 85 yards under Jansen Garner.
The big play there, Ben Pearson had a chance on a 3rd down to sack Garner, and it would have made it 4th and long, and he just wasn't able to pull him down, and Garner used his legs and got a 1st down and kept that drive alive, and Rogers capitalizes. So we talked about it, John. 4 times last week, Rogers recovered an onside kick, so Bentonville's got to be ready. And it looks like we've got our hands team out there.
Yeah, I'm sure this was a point of emphasis for the Tigers this week in the special teams work.
C.J. Brown is up at the 40.
Okay.
He's not even one of the deep men.
And this kind of situation, they might try to kick it over the first two lines here, Bentonville. Try to kick into that kind of dead area around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you got Gilmore deep and J.J. Spafford deep.
Maybe the Tigers can come up with a big play right here. And here's the kick. No, he kicks it deep. I'll tell you what, he got some leg into that one. That will be out of the end zone for the touchback. I'll tell you what, that young man has plenty of leg right there.
Yeah, so I think that's probably why Bentonville decided not to put CJ back. They put him up, so if they did try an onside quick kick or squib kick, maybe he can pick it up on the bounce and take off with it.
Okay, so with 17 seconds left to go here in the first half of play, Bentonville's going to bring their offense on the field. Cole Slepecki.
And we're just going to take a knee, John.
And you can see the Tigers lining up, ready to go into the half with a 7-point lead. Slepecki takes a knee, and that will be the final play here in the first half. All right, well, we played a half of football here in Rogers, and the Tigers are going to go into the locker room up 14-7 over the Rogers Mounties. We're going to take some commercial breaks, and we'll return here in just a little bit. Donnie and I will talk a little bit about the first half, but we'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to IMANWAHero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor, that thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you.
Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe life is grand and we empower our team to support the needs of our local communities. We're dedicated to delivering the best financial experience to our customers because, like you, we live here, and together we can positively and powerfully impact our communities. With locations in Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we are proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank. Bank where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McClarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McClarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McClarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McClartyDaniel.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jacklings, feed your wild side.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
All right, we welcome you back here to Rogers Mounties Stadium, where it's halftime with the Bentonville Tigers on top of the Rogers Mounties, 14-7. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and Donnie, you see the Spirit Squad for the Rogers Mounties performing for the hometown crowd here, but let's talk about this first half of play. Kind of a slow start. Well, actually, let's talk about the first possession. Rogers got the ball to start the game. Bentonville's defense did a fantastic job. Thought we had a 3-and-out. Rogers dropped back to punt the ball out of their own end zone. It looked like we were going to have really good field position. But on the return by Bentonville was fumbled, and Rogers got back on it, was able to keep their offense on the field. But eventually, Bentonville's defense got a turnover on downs, and then it was kind of a back and forth a little bit. But Bentonville gets two straight scores, takes a 14-0 lead. You called that first one, Christian Battles, right up the middle, 66 yards. And, Donnie, we talked about in the pregame, that's exactly what we wanted to see Bentonville do tonight.
Yeah, that's right, John. And I'm going to bet at the halftime adjustments in here. And then our second drive even was still just the power run. We lined up and we just ran it right at them, and we were picking up chunks. So I'm sure that at halftime the offensive line's being told, guys, we're going to put it back on you. This opening drive, we just want to come out. We just want to run that ball down their throats, run it down the field, throw in some play action if you need to. But if we can pick up with those last, well, the Christians was one play. But that last drive, we were able to get 5 yards, 6 yards, 8 yards. You can do that on every running play. That's going to open C.J. Brown and Luke Kuhn and these receivers up, especially on play action passes. So I would expect Bentonville to come out and try to run the ball early again here. And John, you talked about it. With that fumble, Bentonville actually only had 3 possessions in that first half. Rogers did a good job of milking the clock, running the clock all the way down. They possessed the ball most of that first half. And Bentonville scored twice, and one of them was one play, so that didn't take any time off the clock. The next one was still a pretty quick drive. So I wouldn't surprise me if Bentonville came out and just tried to possess the ball a little bit here and just use the running game, short pass game. Now, if you break one, you break one, but at the same time, Bentonville's needs to change that time of possession just a little bit at least. And also when number, was it 11?
Yeah, Jansen Garner, coming in for Dane Williams. We saw him enter the game late in the first half and was able to drive the Mountie offense down the field 85 yards for their only touchdown in the half. And, really, Donnie, when he came in for Dane Williams, kind of can change the complexion of the Rogers offense.
Yeah, a lot more. It was a lot. The passing game was quicker. He was getting that ball out of his hands as fast as he could. He was a threat to run the ball. Saw a couple of zone read plays where he kept it and picked up good yardage. And they brought in number 28, Isaac Chapman, as running back. And that was a completely different style. A much more direct runner, and we saw him. He was hard to bring down. He obviously is a more physical runner than Jenkins. So that last drive, Rogers kind of was like, well, we're just going to see if we can physical it down the field also.
And Donnie, I've looked at a little bit of Rogers in some of their past games, and I did not see Jansen Garner line up a quarterback. I haven't seen Isaac Chapman, so not sure. You and I talked about it. Not sure if this is a new thing for Rogers. Is this something maybe they've been doing a little bit this year? But certainly seemed to throw Bentonville for a loop there at the end of the first half. So hopefully the Tigers are in there at halftime talking about different ways to attack the Rogers offense from a defensive standpoint. If we see Jansen, as I'm sure we will, come back into the game as quarterback.
Yeah, with the way that drive looked, it would not surprise me for him to come back out. John, I just noticed they added the clock's back up to 11 minutes. They added some time, I guess, here. Extended the halftime so the Rogers Band can perform their halftime show here. They honored their Hall of Fame inductees at halftime, and maybe it took a little longer than they were expecting.
All right, so we've got an extended halftime. You can see the Mounties Band out there getting ready to perform for the home crowd here. We do not have a field mic. Otherwise, we would just take it down the field and let you listen to the Rogers Mountie Band. But we have no audio outside of the press box here. So we're going to go ahead and run a few more commercials, and we'll be back here in just a little bit to get you set for the second half of play here in Rogers. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night. You're a hot one to hold. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe life is grand and we empower our team to support the needs of our local communities. We're dedicated to delivering the best financial experience to our customers because, like you, we live here, and together we can positively and powerfully impact our communities. With locations in Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we are proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank. Bank where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McClarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McClarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McClarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McClartyDaniel.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
McClarty Daniel reinvests right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night. You're a hot one to hold. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe life is grand and we empower our team to support the needs of our local communities. We're dedicated to delivering the best financial experience to our customers because, like you, we live here, and together we can positively and powerfully impact our communities. With locations in Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we are proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank. Bank where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
All right, we are back here in Rogers where kind of an extended halftime there, Donnie. A lot going on here at halftime. The Rogers Hall of Honor recipients were being honored here at halftime. The Spirit Squad's performing, the Rogers High School band performing, and so an extra long halftime. But we are back, and 12 minutes on the clock, and we're just about set for play here in the third, or to start the third quarter of play.
And Bentonville will be receiving the kickoff here, and it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, Rogers recovered 4 onside kicks last week in their victory over Springdale, where they scored 50 points in that game, 56 points in that game. And Bentonville has their hands team out on the front line again. They are going to put CJ back deep this time with number 4. That's Kendrick Williams. So CJ Brown and Kendrick Williams back deep. And Rogers' kicker is putting the ball down on the tee. And we're about ready to go.
Okay.
Finally.
We've got our clock cam squared up there. Sorry about that. Okay, so Bentonville wins the toss to open the game. They defer their option second half, so the Rogers Mounties getting set now to kick it away.
We have 9 guys up within 10 yards of the ball.
Mounties going to kick this one deep, and that one is going to go through the back of the end zone. So it'll be a touchback, and Bentonville will start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Well, John, Bentonville needs to put together an 80-yard touchdown drive here.
14-7.
Rogers got a little bit of momentum maybe but at the end of that. But that halftime was so long, John, it may have killed their own team's momentum, especially if Bentonville comes out here and puts points up on the board again.
All right, so you see number 15, Cole Slepecki, will bring the Tiger offense onto the field. He'll put 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right side. Slepecki's going to give to the running back. I believe that's Gilmore.
That's Gilmore.
And Gilmore is going to get forward progress out to the 22. Give him a pickup of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. So, Donnie, you and I talked about it at halftime. This Bentonville offense, you got to think they want to run the ball, get that running game going behind that big offensive line. On 2nd down and 8 now, 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Slepecki takes a snap, drops back. He's looking to throw. He's looking to his left. He's firing deep to C.J. Brown. And C.J. Brown's got it at the 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Bentonville, C.J. Brown. What a pass by Cole Slepecki.
Good throw, good route, good time, John. Let's mention how Cole had all day to sit there and throw that ball and let CJ run that route. Double coverage. CJ beat double coverage, John. He just split the defenders, outran them both.
Well, that's the way you start a second half right there, Donnie. 80 yards, or actually 78 yards. Cole Slepecki to C.J. Brown. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good with 11:17 left to go, third quarter play. Bentonville 21, Mounties 7. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McClarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McClarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McClarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McClartyDaniel.com.
Okay, we are back here in Rogers where the Bentonville Tigers struck quickly. A 78-yard touchdown pass, Cole Slepecki to C.J. Brown, and the Tigers retake a 14-point lead, now up 21-7. Wow, Donnie, that was quick.
Yeah, 2 plays, 80 yards, 78-yard touchdown pass.
You and I just talked about, I've got to get that running game fired up. And, Gilmore goes for 2 yards on the first play of the second half, and then 78 on Slepecki to Brown pass. Now, this one is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Kind of a low line drive kick. It was actually touched by Mountie, but goes into the end zone. So good job by Ryan Fernstrom there. And the Mounties will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. Now it'd be interesting to see who comes out at quarterback here for the Mounties.
I got to think they need to go back to number 11, Garner. He was able to move the ball down the field.
Well, let's see. And it's going to be Jansen Garner, number 11. He'll come back on the field now. He's going to have Jacob Jenkins with him in the backfield, the starting running back. But, Jansen Garner now, he's got the keys to the Mounties offense. Garner takes a snap now. He's going to roll to his left, and he's being pressured. Screen pass that is going to be complete to Mabry Verser. Verser's going to catch it at about the 23, and he's going to cross the 25 out to the 27. So it'll be a 7-yard pickup on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Now, John, this quick, they're abandoning the deep shots with Garner. It's all quick passing game, and Bentonville's they're not getting a chance to get any pressure on him because he's just getting rid of the ball so fast.
It looked like, was it Ben Pearson putting a little pressure on him right there, but he was able to avoid that for a 7-yard pickup. Garner now takes a snap. This time he's going to give to Jenkins over the right side, and Jenkins going to push his way forward for about a yard. He'll get it out to the 29, and it'll bring up 3rd down and short now for the Mounties.
Up 3rd and 1 here.
Jonah Knapp, number 42, in on the tackle for the Tigers. And this time, 2 receivers will split wide to the right, single receiver to the left. Garner. And he's going to keep it himself, and he was hit in the backfield, but he was able to escape that tackle and make the line to gain across the 30 out to close to the 32-yard line.
Had him in the backfield, John, just not able to get him down again. That would have been a big tackle for loss there.
So 1st and 10 Mounties now, ball spotted at their own 32-yard line. Mounties moving from right to left toward the north end zone here at Rogers Mountie Stadium. This time it'll be 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Jenkins with Jansen Garner in the backfield. Garner takes a snap, play action. He's going to roll to his left. He's being pressured. He's going to try to get rid of it. He actually has a receiver. That is complete. That is Regan on the reception at around the 34-yard line. So
about a 2-yard pickup on that pass.
They'll give him 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Threw that ball about 15 yards to pick up 2. And that was a kind of a – that ball came out as we like to say sometimes it was a wounded duck, the one that kind of hung in the air there.
Tell you, the Mounties taking their time, 9 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to get set, Donnie, or otherwise they're going to have to take time out. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Garner's going to get the snap away. He gives to Jenkins, and Jenkins got some running room, Donnie. And Jenkins is going to, still on his feet, down all the way to the Bentonville 30-yard line.
Best run by Rogers tonight, John. Bentonville just got beat on that counter. That was a little counter trap.
So the Mounties now have flipped the field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the Bentonville 30. This would be a good time for a turnover.
28 back in at running back for Rogers.
Isaac Chapman. And Garner almost sacked that time. Oh, wow. How did he get away from that?
That was 81.
81, that's River Wiseman.
Came just free right up the middle, John, and Bentonville's had him a couple of times where it should have been big losses, and he's managed to pick up positive yardage.
Yeah, and I think if Rivers is actually able to get a clean hit on him, I'm thinking he might have knocked the ball loose because there was nobody that touched him. Garner takes a snap, and a whistle blows.
False start on Rogers. That was going to be another quarterback keeper read option there. Jenkins back in at running back now.
Okay, here we go. 2nd down. Garner takes a snap. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's got a man over the middle. That is complete.
That's illegal.
Yeah, that is a flag's come out.
That'll be
as
hurdling.
He leaped over a defender that was on his feet. Donnie, that's a rule that you informed us about a few weeks ago.
Cannot hurdle a player that's standing on both feet.
Now, Donnie, they got enough to get 1st down yardage.
Nope.
Will that negate the 1st down?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that is an illegal. You cannot do that in high school football.
Is that a spot of the foul penalty or from the original line of scrimmage?
So it'll be 1st and 10 again here.
Okay, so 1st and 10 from the Bentonville 33. All right, Jansen Garner now. He's got receivers to the right. Give goes to Jenkins, and Jenkins going to score 10-5, touchdown Rogers.
They've now hurt Bentonville on that same counter play.
Yeah. I'll tell you, wide open field there for Jacob Jenkins, and the Mounties are a point away from cutting the Bentonville lead back to 7.
And with Garner at quarterback, John, this looks like a completely different offense all of a sudden. So Rogers lining up for the extra point. That's number 12, Miller. They'll be kicking for Rogers.
And the extra point attempt is up, and it's good. So with 8:35 left to go, 3rd quarter play, Bentonville 21, Rogers 14. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Okay, we are back here in Rogers where the Mounties have cut the Bentonville lead back to 7. 21-14 Bentonville.
Once again, a couple of times, John, Bentonville had a chance to get Garner down in the backfield for big tackle for lost plays and just weren't able to bring him down. So it's amazing how switching this quarterback the last two drives, this has looked like a completely different Rogers offense.
It'll be number 12 to kick it away for the Mounties. That is Jack Miller. Miller's going to kick it deep, and that is going to be a touchback. I'll tell you, Miller's got a big leg there, Donnie.
And you can see Bentonville, John, that once again had 9 guys up and within 10 yards of that kickoff spot because Rogers successfully recovered 4 onside kicks last week. And Bentonville does not. They know he can kick it out. Obviously, they know he can kick it for touchback every time, so they're just going to bring everybody up and make them kick it deep.
Okay, so the last time the Bentonville offense was on the field, just took 2 plays to go 80 yards. A 78-yard touchdown pass from Slepecki to C.J. Brown. So let's see what the Tigers do right here. Slepecki's going to split 2 out to the left, 1 to the right, and give play action. Now he's going to throw out to the left. That is complete. Let's see.
That was Luke Kuhn.
Luke Kuhn, but no gain on the play, and Luke does a good job just to get back to the original line of scrimmage on that one. So 2nd down and 10.
That was an RPO. He left that ball in Christian Battle's stomach for a long time and decided he'd pull it at last second, throw it out to Luke.
On 2nd and 10 now, C.J. Brown, J.J. Spafford will split out to the right side of the Tiger offense. Single receiver to the left. And Bentonville's going to be flagged with a false start right there.
And once again, it looked like everyone went but the center.
So not a good way to open this drive. Ball will be spotted back at the 15-yard line where it'll be 2nd and 15.
Yeah, Bentonville needs to put together a little bit of drive, John, and let the defense have a chance to look at the film from that last drive and make some adjustments.
Twin receivers to the right, single receiver into the boundary. Slepecki getting set to take the snap. Battles in the backfield. High snap. Battles is going to take the ball. He is trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but he's going to be dropped for about a 3-yard loss. Tigers going the wrong way now.
Bad snap there, John. Got up high, threw the whole timing off. Cole and Christian ran into each other there in the backfield because of the snap timing issue. So this has not been a promising-looking drive to start here, especially after Rogers just marched it right down the field for another touchdown.
Well, they're going to call it 3rd and 17. Ball is spotted back at the 13-yard line of the Tigers.
Bentonville's going to have to hurry. The clock's down to 6 already.
Yeah, they're going to have to make the 30-yard line as the line to gain. Empty set. Slepecki, he's going to step up in the pocket. Now Slepecki's going to take off and run for it. Slepecki's still on his feet, but he is going to be tackled about 3 yards shy of the first down yardage. And the Bentonville Tigers going to have to punt this one away. Ball will be spotted at the 28-yard line. So he came up about 2 yards short, and it'll be 4th and 2. And, yeah, you can see the Bentonville Tiger punt team coming onto the field. Well, I know the Tigers don't want to give the ball back right here, but I'll tell you what, you're at your own 28. So let's see, is that Martinovic? Nico Martinovic will stand back at his own 13 to punt it away. Martinovic, it's kind of a high end-over-end kick that's going to hit at the Mountie 40. It'll take a Bentonville Tiger roll down inside the 30. It's still rolling, and it is going to be down at the 28-yard line of the Mounties. So a good kick by Nico Martinovic, And the Mounties are going to put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 28.
John, Bentonville defense is going to need to come up with something here. Ever since that switch to Garner, this Mountie offense has been efficient and moving the ball well.
Well, and I'll tell you another thing I think the Mounties have done that maybe they didn't do as much with Dane Williams in the ballgame. They've really mixed up their running and passing. They've mixed up the play calling quite a bit. So kind of keeping the Tigers on their heels in terms of play calling. So it'll be Jansen Garner, number 11. He'll bring the Mountie offense back on the field. Jacob Jenkins will be lined up in the backfield. Single receiver to the right, twin receivers to the left. Garner is going to hand to Jenkins. Jenkins fighting for yardage over the left side. He's going to be stopped for no gain. Good job of the Tiger defense. Looks like number 42, Jonah Knapp, getting off the bottom of that pile, leading the way for the Tigers. 5 minutes, 26 seconds left to go. Third quarter play. Bentonville on top, 21-14. 2nd and 10, Rogers. Twin receivers now, they either side of the formation. Jenkins in the backfield with Jansen Garner. Garner takes snap. For a minute there, I thought there was a fumble.
Dropped it, yeah.
But Garner's going to throw it is and that one is going to be, they're going to flag Bentonville for pass interference right there. They're going to get Christian Farrow for being there a little early.
Yeah, that ball just floated up and hung in the air, and it's just hard for the defender not to get there early when the ball is so badly thrown.
So that'll give the Mounties a first down. And after the penalty, they'll spot the ball at the Mountie 43-yard line. Well, that was unfortunate, Donnie. It looked like Garner had trouble with that snap for a minute there. I was ready to call fumble, but he was able to pick it up and make a play out of it. Garner now rolls to his left. He's looking back across, and he is going to fire incomplete. Number 5 was the intended receiver, Grayson Cash. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Well, we've seen this, Will Fusselman on the coverage there for Bentonville. We've seen this Tiger defense, Donnie, at times, give a little bit, but they always seem to come up big when they need to, and hopefully they can slow Rogers down right here.
Empty backfield this time, John.
5 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 2 to the left.
Well, that's a false start.
And whistles blow, and my partner is indicating false start, and that's what the officials are indicating as well.
Their receiver on the far side, he got an early start, and the referee caught him.
So they'll move it back 5 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 15 as they spot the ball back at the 38-yard line.
Now's a good time to bring pressure and actually get him down in the backfield.
Seems like Bentonville, the defense has been so close at times, but you got to give Jensen Garner some credit right there.
And Rogers going to have to use a timeout.
Yeah, he's been able to slip away. Hey, they're taking a timeout. Let's take one with them back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
All right, we are back here in Rogers, and as we come out of the timeout, the Mounties are going to have it 2nd and 15 from their own 38-yard line. Big series right here for the Tiger defense as the Mounties have been able to drive it down. They've been able to score now in the last couple of possessions, Donnie.
Yep, and it all started when they brought Garner in at quarterback.
So on 2nd and 15, Garner's going to put 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. He's got Jenkins with him in the backfield. Now Jenkins is going to switch over to the right side as Garner takes a snap. And the give goes to Jenkins. Good job by Jonah Knapp.
Ball.
And the ball comes loose.
And I think Bentonville got it.
And let's see.
Bentonville got it.
First down, Bentonville. Ball recovered by Bentonville. Who came up with number 9, Ben Pearson. Jonah Knapp made the hit, but Ben Pearson comes up with the loose football.
Right now, Jenkins is still down, John.
So Jacob Jenkins getting up. You can see him getting up there in the monitor kind of gingerly right there. I'll tell you what, Jonah Knapp came through and
he almost took the handoff.
He did. Put a lick on Jacob Jenkins, knocking the ball loose. And Pearson Johnny on the spot for Bentonville comes up with the loose football. Donnie, that is the break Bentonville needed right here.
Got good field position here. Bentonville needs to put in another one and get this 14-point lead back.
So Bentonville's going to have the ball on the Mountie 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Luke Kuhn will split out to the right. J.J. Spadford, C.J. Brown out to the left. Christian Battles in the backfield as Eli Brooks goes in motion. Give now goes to Eli Brooks around the left side. He's got some blockers out front, Donnie. And
he got a pretty good lick there towards the sideline. But
I'll tell you, it was a short pickup, about 3 yards on the play, but Donnie, I like the way that play looked.
Yeah, it looked
right
like
there.
He had a convoy out in front of him. So
it looked to me like an old variation of the old Bentonville pin and pull right there. Just kind of going about it a little different way, but good play design. 2nd down and 7. Carson Pate, Luke Kuhn split out to the left. C.J. Brown, he'll be the single receiver to the right side of the formation. Slepecki now is going to roll to his right. He's looking for C.J., but
he's got him.
He's got C.J.
He got
Touchdown,
that.
Bentonville!
He caught that ball.
What a catch!
They're going to say,
no!
He was in no position to make that call.
Oh, no. It looked like C.J. had come down with it.
You only need 1 foot in high school football.
Wow. It looked like he at least had 1 foot, maybe even both from our vantage point, but
well, there's 2 guys back, and neither one of them got to the end line to actually see that play. They just guessed.
Wow. So it'll be 3rd and 7 now after what appeared to be a Bentonville touchdown. C.J. Brown's going to split out to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Slepecki. He's going to give to Battles. Battles up the middle. He's still running.
First down.
And it looks like he's going to be real close to first down yardage. My partner's saying he's got it, and I believe he's right.
Yep.
And it looks like we've got a Mountie that's a little shaken up on the play, getting up a little slowly. Number 31, Corbin Norris.
And the ball's right on the 20, so the first down Tigers.
So 1st and 10 Tigers at the Mountie 20.
How big is it, John? At 3rd and 7, you trust the running back to go get that first down, and he did.
Yeah, what a great job by the offensive line of Bentonville. Guys like Trayson Hunt out there, one of your captains for John Brandenburg.
CJ's taking the snap, John.
C.J. Brown takes the snap. He's going to run to his left. He's being chased. C.J.'s trying to get to the edge. He's going to pick up close to 7 yards, maybe 8 on the play.
Yeah,
so
good pickup. And C.J. just used his speed and outran everybody to the corner there.
Yeah, 8-yard pickup on first down and would bring up 2nd and 2.
Few wrinkles seen. See, Christian is taking, and Christian's going to line up at Wildcat and take the snap here.
Christian Battles now getting ready to take the direct snap, and Battles going to run over the left side.
And he got
Battles
through that.
Is still on his feet. Wow, it looks like, he got hit at just shy of the 10-yard line. It looked like that was all going to be all it wrote for him. But he slips through and makes it inside the 10. It is 1st and goal to go for your Bentonville Tigers at the 8-yard line. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left to go, third quarter play.
I feel like Andy Reid's over there coaching. We got everybody taking snaps right now.
Bentonville knocking on the door. Luke Kuhn's going to split out wide to the left. C.J. Brown wide to the right. Eli Brooks going to set up at the slot on the right side.
And that's going to be a false start. The center jumped.
Another false start penalty on Bentonville.
Yep, the center that time, John, I saw his shoulders. He flinched up.
So that'll back the ball up to the 12-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal to go from the 12. It's like Bentonville's going to come out in the same formation. CJ to the right, Luke Kuhn to the left. Christian Battles in the backfield in the offset pistol. Slepecki gives to Battles. Battles over the right side. He's still going on his feet. Battles is still on his feet. Not a lot of yards gained on that one, but that's not because of the effort given by Christian Battles.
He's making the Rogers guys work to tackle him.
He sure is. So it'll be 2nd and goal to go now from the 10-yard line. Braylon Hardrick checking into the ball game for Bentonville. He'll line up to the right side of the formation alongside the tight end Eli Brooks. 2 receivers to the left. Battles once again offset pistol. Slepecki, he's got a man.
He had Christian or CJ open on a slant. He just overthrew everything.
And I think there was, and they're going to call linemen downfield on Bentonville. It'd be interesting to see what Rogers does on that. Are they going to back us up, or is that a loss of down? Donnie?
It's not a loss of down. It's just a 5-yard penalty.
Donnie, I'll say this. Every time I see that, I always think loss of down. Back, a bunch of years ago when I played, that's one penalty I did draw, and I remember I felt so bad because it was loss of down at that time. So
they're going to back him up. So Bentonville will have 2nd down over again.
I don't know if I'm the Mounties.
I would have declined it.
I probably would have declined it, made it 3rd down.
Yep, so it should be 2nd down now, 2nd and 15.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing for the Tigers. The way Christian Battles has been able to run the ball, Slepecki has shown, hey, he can burn them with the pass. I think that last play, Donnie, there was a little confusion as somebody turned the wrong way or went the wrong way.
Yep.
It's kind of threw the timing of that off. Okay, trip receivers left as Cole Slepecki gets ready to take the snap. Rogers showing pressure off the corner. Picked up by Christian Battles. Slepecki's going to step up. He's going.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, and that is pass interference.
Yeah, big-time pass interference.
Yeah, well, he had to do that to avoid that. It was going to be a touchdown if he didn't. Great job by Slepecki stepping up in the pocket. Donnie, will that be an automatic 1st down?
Nope. And with the new high school rules, pass interference is no longer an automatic 1st down. So it'll be half the distance and still 2nd down. So
as far as back where we were.
As far as, for Rogers, that's not a bad penalty just to hit CJ and not let him catch anything, because it's never going to it's never an automatic 1st down. I think the Federation needs to look at that again. Pass interference should be, if it's 1st and 30, you can just tackle a guy, and then, or 3rd and 30, you can just tackle a guy, and it's not a 1st down anymore.
Something, if it occurs pass interference occurs in the end zone, maybe an automatic 1st down. So, okay, well, as it stands, it's 2nd and goal now from the 7. Slepecki takes the snap, gives to Battles. Battles is going to try to get out to the left side. I'll tell you, that was a good play defensively by number 14 for Rogers, Braxton Lindsay.
And Bentonville's going to have to run one more play here, John.
40 seconds left to go here in 3rd quarter, and it will be 3rd down and goal to go from the 6. So 2 receivers are going to split out to the right. You'll have Eli Brooks lined up at the left tight end. Slepecki goes back to throw. He's got some time.
Touchdown,
throws.
CJ.
Touchdown, Bentonville, C.J. Brown. And C.J. on a 6-yard touchdown strike from Cole Slepecki is going to extend Bentonville's lead 27-14. And I'll tell you what, Donnie, you have got to give credit to that Bentonville offensive line right
once
there.
Once again, Cole had
He had so much time to allow CJ to break open and fire the strike to him. Credit the Bentonville offensive line. Fernstrom's extra point attempt is up, and it's good. So with 16 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter play, Bentonville on top 28-14. We're going to hold it right here as we are just about up on the 3rd quarter. But, Donnie, the Bentonville Tigers respond right there, both defensively getting the turnover and then taking advantage of the opportunity right there by the offense to extend that lead back to 14.
And able to overcome a couple of penalties, I think. Well, there was a false start, but able to overcome those penalties. And I still think CJ scored 2 touchdowns to get 1 there.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
we got it.
I tell you, that's one. I'm going to go back. Obviously, I'm going to look at the replay of our broadcast tonight just to kind of see how close that was. It surely looked like, from our vantage point, CJ was in, but we're up here in the press box. The officials are down on the field, but fortunately, we're going to be able to get to look at the replay of that and just see. Okay, so Ron Fernstrom, he'll tee it up at the 40-yard line, getting set to kick it away. He'll be kicking toward the south end zone here at Mounties Stadium. Fernstrom's kick is up, and it is going to be taken at the 3-yard line. The return man out across the 20. A flag comes in late.
That's going to be a hold on Rogers.
And
now a penalty on the sideline, too.
Wow, the official threw the flag, and then
he
threw his hat because he didn't have anything else to throw.
So there's going to be 2 penalties here. There is a hold on Rogers. They just tackled our coverage guy, and then someone on the sideline said something, and he threw his hat for that. So there should be 2 penalties on this.
Well, and what this is going to be, Donnie, it'll end up being half the distance to the goal line.
10 yards for the hold, and then half the distance. Oh, blindside block. That's a 15-yarder.
Yeah, but not really with the half the distance.
It'll only be a 10-yard penalty.
But still, it's going to back the Mounties up.
And then there wasn't another signal for whatever he threw his hat for.
Well, they're going to spot it just inside the 10-yard line.
It should be 1st and 10. The chain gang, it's never 1st and 25 on a penalty like that. It's 1st and 10.
Okay, so the Mounties will start 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Well, they never did announce anything. He threw his hat, too. That usually signifies either another sideline warning or something, but they never gave another call. So
Jansen Garner is going to go empty set. He'll have 5 wide receivers, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Garner takes a snap, and he's looking to his left on the slant pattern. It is complete to Mabry Verser.
And number 23, John, just vacated that spot. Christian Farrow had the running back, and 23 went out with him for some reason and left that slant open. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, John.
All right, so we've played 3 here in Rogers. Tigers have a 14-point lead, 28-14. We'll be back for the 4th quarter play here in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
We've all got a wild side.
Feed it with meat.
Jack Links, feed your wild side.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
All right, we are back where we're going to the 4th quarter of play here in Rogers. Your Bentonville Tigers up 28-14. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. It's been a good one tonight. So as we enter the 4th quarter, it will be 1st and 10 Rogers from their own 20. 5 wide receivers. Jansen Garner back to throw. He's being flushed out to his left. Now he's looking to throw, and he's going to be run out of bounds.
Yeah, he's going to have to run out of bounds because I think Jonah Knapp was bearing down on him there.
Yeah, number 42, you can see him right there in your screen. Jonah Knapp running him out of bounds, along with number 98 for Bentonville. That's Kellen Rona.
They're actually going to say he lost a yard there, John. So
2nd down and 11.
He did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Big series here for the Tiger defense, Donnie. Second 11 again, empty set, 5 wide receivers. Garner looks to his left. He's going to throw deep. And great coverage once again. Who is that?
23.
Number 23. That's Daniel McCoyne. And that's a second big play Daniel McCoyne's made on a deep throw right there. So good job, 23.
And third and long now. I see CJ and Luke coming in to the dime package here. And Luke, when Luke has been out there, he's been on Regan. So they obviously like that matchup speed-wise. CJ's going to come out here on the other slot receiver.
Okay, trips right, twins left. Garner back to throw, looks to his left. He's rolling left. He's being pressured, and he is going to fire one complete. And that is first down. That is Jacob Jenkins, the guy that normally lines up at running back. Jenkins just kind of runs a little crossing route. Garner's able to find him, and he's able to pick up about 13 yards for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10, Rogers at their own 32. Give him 12 yards on the pickup.
Yeah, Bentonville able to get some pressure there. Just Garner is it with his legs, John. Seems to be much more mobile, and he's able to escape and keep plays alive.
Again, 5 wide receivers. Garner, who came in for Dane Williams in the second quarter, has turned this Rogers offense around. Now he's being pressured, and Garner is going to be sacked by number 9, Ben Pearson, with his second sack of the evening. Man, what a time for that.
And that's a big loss, John. He kept running back.
Takes it all the way back to the 22-yard line. A 10-yard loss on the play. It will be 2nd and 20.
Just saw Eli Brooks checking. They like to bring Eli in on these second and long plays.
And, Donnie, I wouldn't be surprised if the Tigers try to bring a little pressure on this one. Empty set once again, 5 wide receivers. And Garner he's being pressured again. Now he's being flushed out to his right. He's still looking downfield, and Garner is going to be run out of bounds. And, oh, Donnie, that was close.
He was.
And the Rogers coaches, they are giving an earful to the official. They wanted a late hit. It was close.
Yeah, but, this is not the NFL, John.
Yeah. Well, Garner was able to pick up about 7 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 13.
Rogers has gone empty backfield this whole series, John. They have not, which kind of surprises me. They had success on that second touchdown drive with those counter runs with
I thought
Jenkins.
I thought they'd mixed their play calling up pretty well, but you're right, Donnie. Once again, empty set, no running backs in the backfield. Jansen Garner on 3rd and 13 looks to his left. Now he's being flushed out. He's being pressured, and that ball is caught complete, but there is a flag back in the Rogers backfield, and the Mounties are going to be called for holding. At least that's what the initial indication looks like.
Yeah, that Bentonville pressure there, John, and they just had to tackle him.
Yeah, and that is the call. White hat official has already indicated. So he made kind of like the grounding. That wasn't a grounding.
No, it was. He asked what I think the coach was like, what's going on? He said you just grabbed him and took him down. So,
all right. So after the penalty mark off, it'll be set back at the 19-yard line. That'll be 3rd down and call it 22.
23 is what the scoreboard has.
3rd and 23. So C.J. Brown out there now on the defensive side of the ball. Once again, same formation, 3 receivers to the left. Garner takes snap, looking to his left. Now he's looking back to his right. He's going to fire downfield. That is in. Oh, no.
That is horrible.
No, that was incidental contact. Donnie, I'm with you on that one. That was incidental contact.
The deal is, though, it's now 3rd and 8. It's still 3rd down.
Yeah, not an automatic first down, 10 yards.
Oh, 15.
15 yards, 15 yards from the previous spot. But it'll still be 3rd down.
I'm not sure what the discussion here is. It was 3rd and 23. They're going to mark it off 15 yards. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that time Garner, give him credit, he looked to his left as he has been doing the previous few plays, but came back and threw to his right. It was good coverage, but the officials thought just a little too much contact right there.
Whoa. Now they're calling unsportsmanlike on Bentonville also? What just happened? This crew is not. So we got pass interference, and then what happened after that?
Wow, they have moved the ball all the way to the Rogers 49-yard line.
I guess it looked like he was trying to call unsportsmanlike. I'm not really sure. He never gave a signal. Okay, well, we just got a 30-yard pass interference penalty, I guess.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Mounties. Clock is stopped. 9 minutes, 49 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bentonville with a 14-point lead, but the Rogers Mounties with a big break, and they're out to the 49-yard line. And
yeah, that's illegal form. That's an illegal movement.
You know, illegal movement, but Donnie, that penalty right there almost works against Bentonville as the ball came out immediately on the snap.
Yeah, he had 2 men in motion, and neither one of them got set when he snapped it. So that is the right call. It is a dead ball foul, but
yeah. But that's one you wish, could have let go because the ball came out. Looks like Bentonville would have picked it up and ran with it. But it'll be 1st and 15. Now, that time Rogers showed they've got a running back in the backfield, and we'll see what they do here on 1st and 15. Garner rolls to his left. He's looking to throw, and he fires incomplete. That was dropped by number 10, Caleb Hudgens. And Hudgens, Donnie, was wide open and just could not hang on to that one. So it will be 2nd and 15.
I still want to know what the second call was on that. I get the pass interference, which I don't, and you and I, we don't agree that was actually pass interference, but I want to know what happened after that for another 15 yards to be marked off.
Okay. 2nd and 15. Ball at the Mountie 44-yard line. Garner takes a low snap.
Hit when he throws.
Over the middle, and it is incomplete. Nice job. Donnie, did you see who happened to see who got the hit on
I think
Garner?
it was 41. I think it was Dax.
Yeah, Dax Horton.
Hit his arm, and the referee immediately signaled tip. So if there had been a flag for pass interference, it would not have been allowed that time.
Okay. 3rd down now and 15. And, Donnie, I've got to be thinking, Coach Chad Harbison has got to be thinking if he can even pick up half of the yardage to the line to gain.
Yeah,
he's probably in 4 down territory, down 14 points here in the 4th quarter. Quad receivers lined up to the left side, single receiver into the boundary. And screen pass is complete, and he's going to have the 1st down.
3rd and 15.
That is Jeff Regan on a screen pass out to the left and is able to go 15 yards. Well, actually goes about 17 yards, picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10 Mounties at the Bentonville 40-yard line.
John, Bentonville, these 2 scoring drives Rogers had chances on 3rd down to make a stop and get off the field, and they did not capitalize.
1st and 10 Mounties. Garner rolls to his right. Now he's going to go back to his left, and he's going to throw, and that is incomplete. Great coverage. Was that number 3?
That's 3, Q.
Number 3, Q Brown, making a good play on the football right there. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
An immediate pressure again on that time by Bentonville.
Donnie, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, 2nd 10. I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if the Mounties take a deep shot right here. But maybe not on 2nd 10. They're going to line Jenkins up in the backfield. Garner takes a snap. They're going to swing it out to Jenkins, complete. But a short gain on the play. They'll give him 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
And Rivers Wiseman there, John, make the tackle.
Good job, 81. Good job, Rivers. Okay, once again, if you're the Tiger defense, you got to be thinking you got to hold them 2 downs here. I think Rogers is in 4 down territory from here on out. So 3rd and 7. Twins on the left, twins on the right.
There's something happened.
That's a false start.
Yeah,
should have been
there's a whistle over here. Yeah, false start, everything.
Whoa.
That whole play was something going on there. Discombobulation.
So that'll back them up 5. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Yeah, that time they were going to line up twins on either side. We'll see if they go with the same formation here. It's twin receivers into the boundary. Twin receivers lined up to the right side. Jenkins in the backfield. Now Jenkins is going to swing out to the right. Garner's looking to throw. He fires deep downfield to the right side, and that one is going to be incomplete. Christian Farrow with a fantastic defensive play right there to knock that ball away to make it 4th down and 12. But, Donnie, once again, you got to think the Rogers offense is going to stay on the field here on this 4th and 12.
Rogers fans are mad. They wanted pass interference. The coaches are mad. You already got one pass interference call this drive that didn't exist, so.
Well, I tell you what I would love to see right here, Donnie, is Bentonville able to get somebody through. You know Garner's going to be throwing downfield right here, trying to pick up that first down, keep this drive alive. Maybe Bentonville, maybe Ben Pearson can get back there for his 3rd sack of the game. He's lining up on the edge of that Bentonville
defense. Clock's down to 2 seconds.
And the clock rolls to 1.
They didn't get that off.
Well, the play is off, and he's running out to his left. Eli Brooks is coming over, and yeah, pass interference. They're going to get Q Brown for pass interference right there. But, Donnie, that play clock had run out.
That play clock had run out, yes.
That play should never have been allowed to proceed.
Unless they're going to call offensive pass interference.
No, I don't think so. From Q's reaction right there, this is going to be on Bentonville. You can see the officials. Good shot right there by our camera crew. You can see the officials discussing it right here.
No, it's on Q.
Yeah. Pass interference on Bentonville.
When the ball is just hanging in the air for like half an hour, John, I mean, both guys were hand fighting. You just got to let that go. He still got the catch, I guess. But bail out. Another one, John, another big 3rd. No, that was 4th down.
Yeah,
and Bentonville not able to get off the field again.
4th and 12. So now it's going to be 1st and goal to go for the Mounties from, it looks like, the 5-yard line. Garner now rolls back to throw. He throws in the end zone.
Intercepted
Bentonville, and he's going to run it out.
He should have just taken a knee.
Let's see, who is that? Turnaround. 42, Jonah Knapp.
John, I'm sorry I hit the table, but he should have just took a knee there. We'd have had the ball at the 20-yard line.
All right, Donnie, just your last warning. You're messing up our clock camera.
But Bentonville comes up with the big turnover in the end zone.
Yeah, Jonah Knapp, big play right there with 7 minutes, 33 seconds. Don't hit the table.
I'm going to back up from the table.
7 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the ball game. Yeah, Jonah caught it in the end zone, but, you know, he ran it out. Probably should have taken a knee, but in the moment right there, Donnie, the adrenaline's flowing.
Yeah,
you just want to go the other way. So, but great job by Jonah Knapp reading that one. And the Bentonville Tiger offense now on the field. It's going to be Jason Gilmore in the backfield behind Cole Slepecki. Slepecki takes a snap. Give goes to Gilmore. Gilmore up the middle, and Gilmore's going to get out to the 10-yard line. So he'll pick up about 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Bentonville would like to be able to run the ball here, John, I'm sure, and chew this clock up. Get some first downs, and Rogers is down. Had used that timeout earlier, so Rogers only has 2 timeouts. So Bentonville can get a few first downs here. They might be able to salt this game away on this drive.
Well, they at least need to get the football on the other side of the field. So 2nd and 6 now. Slepecki's going to hand to Gilmore once again. Gilmore breaks through, and Gilmore gets out to the 20-yard line. So great job on the left, right side of that offensive line. That's Trayson Hunt, John Brandenburg, and center Dakota Hazelbaker. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and Jack Corey up there, Andrew Hellman, getting it done on the offensive line for the Tigers tonight. And, you know, those guys up front right there don't always get the credit they deserve, but if the Tigers can hang on to this lead tonight, you got to credit this offensive line for Bentonville. Eli Brooks, he'll come in motion to the left side. Pass complete to Luke Kuhn. Oh, Coach Lepecki, good job. Faked me out right there. I thought he gave to Gilmore, but he pulled it through complete to Luke Kuhn.
Good slant route by Luke.
And Luke's going to pick up another first down for Bentonville. 6 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers with the football at their own 34. Luke Kuhn and Karsten Pate, they'll split out to the right side. C.J. Brown, he'll be the single receiver to the left. Be Jason Gilmore in the backfield in the offset pistol behind Cole Lepecki. And Lepecki going to take a low snap. He's going to give to Gilmore. Gilmore has got some running room. A flag flies at the 32.
Yeah, they're going to call a hold on Bentonville, I have a feeling.
Holding on the Tigers. Donnie, this is the thing right here. You just can't have those kind of penalties in this situation when you've moved out of the shadow of your own end zone.
Yep.
You've got some things going. You just can't have these kind of penalties. That's going to move the ball all the way back to the 24-yard line where it's going to be first down. Call it 20. Is it 21?
It should be 20. No, it's from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, from the line of scrimmage, I was going to say. Yeah, trying to look at the down markers across the way. First down and 20.
Battles in now at running back.
And pass out to C.J. It is complete. C.J. is going to be run out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line.
C.J. needs to just fall down inbounds there to keep that clock running.
Be a 5-yard pickup on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Thought maybe we'd see Battles right up the middle there. It looked like there was a big hole in the middle of this the Mountie defense.
Well, one of the things, we saw that earlier in the game when Battles had that long 66-yard touchdown run, but you know, sometimes the Bentonville offense kind of spreads you out right there and open up some running lanes for the running back. And Bentonville's got trip receivers now to the right side of the formation. And give goes to Battles. Battles going to find some running room over the right side, and he's going to find his way up to just shy of the 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and that is going to bring up third down and call it 5.
Not sure what's going on here.
Well, the officials stopped the clock with 5 minutes, 23 seconds. Of course, I'm not exactly sure. Okay, somebody threw a flag. They're waving the flag off. They put 25 seconds on the play clock. They should start the game clock again.
Yeah, it should start. There it goes.
Okay, so Tigers can get this down under 5 minutes before they need to snap it. But, Donnie, right here, the Tigers need to find a way to pick up this third down. The Mounties still with 2 timeouts. You'd like to pick up this first down and make them start using some of those timeouts. Lepecki now, he's going to give to Battles. Battles is going to try to find some running room out to the right side.
Oh, he fumbled it.
And Battles fumbles. He goes out of bounds at the 42, so that's going to be a couple yards shy of the first down. He's going to miss the line of game by about 2 yards. It'll be 4th and 2, Donnie, and I got to think at this point, well, the clock stopped, so you can't run clock here, but I got to think maybe Bentonville's going to come up here and try to hard count them. That's exactly what they're going to try to do. Rogers isn't biting. And so I would imagine Bentonville is going to call a timeout right here. All right. So the Tigers have called a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. Back in a moment.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville. What a great shot. I was 36 days old the last time the Rogers Mounties beat Bentonville in football. All right. Love that T-shirt. All right, great shot by our camera crew. Here we go. 4th down and 2. Looks like Bentonville's going to drop back into punt formation, punt it away to the Mounties. Martinovic. And he's going to get it away. Look, was that a fair catch?
That was
like kind of a half-hearted fair catch. Well, really smart play by the Bentonville punt coverage team not to just plow into him. But not much of a fair catch signal, but that's what they called. And the Mounties are going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers with a 14-point lead. So Rogers, 2 turnovers now in the ball game, and that last one at a critical time for the Mounties.
Yeah, in the end zone.
Yeah. So it'll be Jansen Garner, excuse me.
Empty set.
He's going to go quads, 4 receivers to the left side of the formation, single receiver to the left. And Garner's going to roll to his left. He is
other
being
whistle.
pressured.
False start. False start on Rogers.
Who was that came through?
Jonah Knapp.
Yeah, Jonah Knapp. And, Donnie, that's, again, one of those things like I almost wish they wouldn't have false started because that potentially could have been a big loss. Okay, so it'll be 1st and 15. Donnie, I got to think Rogers is going to take deep shots. They're either going to hope for maybe to get behind the defenders or pass interference.
Or pass interference penalties, yep.
Okay, same formation, or actually trip receivers left.
Jonah Knapp, and again, but wide open. I mean, good slant route that time.
Yeah, number 14 for Rogers, Braxton Lindsay.
And Rogers is going to go tempo here, John. They've got to.
So 1st and 10 Rogers from their own 39-yard line. Still a lot of time left. 4 minutes, 33 seconds, clock rolling. 4 receivers to the left. Garner looks to his left. He's going to fire complete. That is Jacob Jenkins. Jenkins got some running room. And Jenkins is going to go for about 15 yards. He'll get the ball into Tiger territory down to the 45-yard line. And again, Rogers running tempo. They're going to quickly get up to the line of scrimmage. Bentonville substituting some guys right now.
Yeah, Luke Kuhn is in now.
4 wide receivers to the right side. Single receiver into the boundary. Bentonville trying to get their defense set right here. Garner rolls to his right. He's looking to throw, and he's going to fire way downfield. He's got Regan, and it is incomplete. Tell you, Regan had got behind his defender.
Yeah, that was Schatzman, John.
And Jeff Regan, with his outstretched hands, ball was just a little overthrown. But that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now with just under 4 minutes left to play. You know, if the Tiger defense right here, Donnie, could just hold them and run some of this time off the clock, the Tigers could close this one out with an off. As Garner fires it complete over to the left side, and he is run out of bounds by number 11, Luke Kuhn. Grayson Cash on the reception.
And John, big cushion that time for the, I mean, he just went down 5 yards and turned around. Giant cushion there.
Yeah, I think right now Bentonville's just trying to keep everything in front of them. It'll be 3rd down, call it 4 for the Mounties from the Bentonville 39-yard line.
Then if you're going to let him catch it, you got to come up and make a tackle and bounce, not let him get out of bounds and stop that clock.
Garner's going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw, and he fires complete to Mabry. Mabry streaking down the sideline, and the Mounties are going to get in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Mounties.
How did he not step out of bounds?
I'll tell you what, he walked the tightrope right there all the way down, just a kind of a short pass, took the underneath route, and then got down the sidelines and got to the pylon for the Mountie score. So it'll be number 12 on, Jack Miller, to attempt what is going to be a very important point after attempt here. Snap is back. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:42 left to go in the ball game, Bentonville 28, Rogers 21. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
My dad calls it the it factor. That thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Rogers High School. And we've got an exciting one right here. Bentonville 28, Rogers 21 with 3:42 left to go in the ball game. John McElroy, Donnie Payne bringing you all the action live tonight on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. So the Rogers Mounties, Donnie, they've got a decision to make. You know, they, as you said in the pregame, they like to put the ball on the ground. They like to onside kick it.
And this time Bentonville's got 10 guys up. Only Gilmore back deep.
So it'll be Miller to kick it away for the Mounties. Let's see if he tries the onside.
He's getting a big run up if he's going to onside it.
Jack Miller. Miller's going to onside it, Donnie. And Bentonville's going to come up and get the ball.
But they're going to say that Rogers crossed those.
Oh, no.
So it's a dead ball. Even though we came and recovered it, that is an automatic dead ball. You cannot decline it.
Re-kick.
They get to redo it.
Oh, that's another one, Donnie. That's another. You should get the option on that.
Yep.
You should not get a second attempt
at an onside kick.
At an onside kick.
Yeah.
So Bentonville alertly came up, got on the football.
Not sure who that was for Bentonville, but whoever it was. And the ball had not gone 10 yards, but he went ahead and he just came and got it.
So they'll move it back to the 35 where Jack Miller once again they'll get set to kick it away and
see if they try it to the other side this time.
Miller is going to onside it again.
That didn't go 10 yards, but we came and got it, so that's good.
All right.
That's Eli Brooks.
Eli Brooks coming up and getting on that one.
That ball was not going to make it 10 yards, John. So
now, Donnie, what's the rule on that? If your guy comes up and touches it before it goes 10 yards, but it's a live ball at that point if it comes off.
Yeah. If Eli would have, if he touches it there and he doesn't get it, then it's a live ball. Yeah.
So great play by Eli Brooks. Bentonville's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the Mountie 41-yard line. 3 minutes, 42 seconds. Now, there's still a lot of time left. Bentonville's going to need to make some first downs, and they've got to make Rogers use a few timeouts. Cole Slepecki now. He's going to give to Christian Battles. Battles going to run toward the right side, and Battles is going to get 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Christian would have cut that back inside, John. He could have ran. Probably been another touchdown.
Play clock's at 30. You can see the game clock, 3 minutes, 22 seconds. So the Tigers can get this down under 3 minutes before they have to snap it.
And Rogers down one timeout because they had to use it on offense earlier.
Now 11 seconds on the play clock. Slepecki now getting set to take the snap. Give goes to the running back. Is that Gilmore?
That's Gilmore that time.
Gilmore on the carry. He's going to get it inside the 35 down to the 34, where it's going to bring up third down. Call it 3.
Kind of surprised Rogers is not using a timeout here, John.
Well, I think the thought is, Donnie, if Bentonville picks up a first down out of this, then you got to start thinking about using timeouts. But they're going to try to hold on to them basically until Bentonville picks up the first down. So if the Tigers can pick up a first down right here, Donnie, you got to think they can sew this one up, or at least make Rogers use these timeouts. Schlepecki now takes a snap. Give goes to Battles. Battles pushes forward.
He's not going to get there.
And he is going to be marked about 2 yards shy of first down yardage. And, Donnie, this may be a point on the field.
Rogers just took their second timeout, John.
Okay, Coach Grant, I think this is advantage Bentonville right here. It is 4th and short.
I think Bentonville goes for it here.
Yeah, at this point on the field, you're at the Mountie 33-yard line. You know, you're not going to punt it from here. This is probably too long for a field goal. If you can pick up this first down, you can close this one out right here.
Yep.
And I think that's exactly what Coach Jody Grant and offense coordinator Aaron Dannenhauer, I think that's exactly what they're telling the Tigers right here. Guys, this is the ball game. You pick up 2 yards, you're going to win this ball game tonight. Go home happy Tigers. So let's get up there and let's get after it. Well, it's been a good ball game tonight, Donnie. Both these teams really battling hard. Okay. Christian Battles is going to be the running back. You're going to have 2 tight ends for the Tigers. Single receiver to either side of the formation. Give goes to Battles, and
He's
Battles is going to be stopped short. He needed 2. He may have got a half yard, but it is going to be a turnover on downs. And it looks like Christian Battles getting up a little slowly right there, but so it'll be a turnover on downs, and the Mounties are going to get the ball back with 2 minutes and 1 second left with 1 timeout. And they're going to have it at their own 33-yard line. So they need 67 yards to potentially tie this one up. Okay, so Rogers going to come out, 4 receivers to the right side of the formation. They'll have a single receiver to the left. Need to get some pressure on Garner as he rolls to his right. And pass is going to be complete to Mabry Verser. Verser's going to get out of bounds after a 8-yard pickup on first down. It'll be 2nd and 2 with 1:55 left to go. And, Donnie, this is the kind of play right here where Rogers has showed the tendency to take a deep shot. So I would not be surprised if the Mounties try to throw downfield, either hit somebody deep or possibly get a pass interference. 3 receivers to the left side. Garner steps back, pump fakes. He's going to go long for number 14, and that one is incomplete. Good coverage that time. Braxton Lindsey was the intended receiver. Christian Farrow on the coverage for the Tigers. That is going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Kind of had a feeling they might take a deep shot right there, Donnie.
Yep.
They've shown that's kind of the down and distance. They like to do it right there. But I think right now the Mounties might see them throw a little screen pass or something to pick up the first down and just to keep the chains moving. 3rd down and short. Quarterback rolls to the left. He's going to fire out in the flat. That is complete.
He did not get
out of bounds, so the clock will continue to run.
Well, it'll stop and move the chains.
Minute 38, 37. They have not stopped the clock.
Yeah, they've got it running now.
Okay, minute 33. 1st and 10 Mounties from their own 35.
He did not get out. Why is this guy running in to stop the clock? He did not.
I think, Donnie, they did not stop the clock to move the chains, and I think.
There it goes. It should be running.
It is running that. Yeah, I don't think they stopped it, actually, to move the chains.
He did not get out of bounds, so the clock should be running.
Garner back to throw.
That should have been a hold.
Intercepted. That
Slide
is
down,
Q Brown. Q Brown with the interception. And with 1:15 left, Donnie, that might do it. Rogers now still has one timeout. But, Donnie, wow. An interception. Great pressure that time on Jensen Garner.
Yeah, he was under immediate pressure, and he just threw that ball up. Once again, just throwing it up, hoping for a pass interference or something. Q Brown comes up with the interception, and smart job by Q, John. He just slid down there. You don't take a chance of fumbling that ball. Just slide down.
All right. So
Bentonville can come out in victory formation here.
Well, 1:15. Rogers has one timeout. Donnie, I think there will be enough time. They should be able to just take a knee after Rogers takes their timeout.
Yep. Yeah, victory formation. If Rogers takes their timeout.
All right, guys, let's get lined up. And Slepecki's going to take a knee. No need for the extracurricular right there, guys.
And
Rogers takes its timeout with 1:09 left. We're going to keep it right here. Wow, what a ball game, Donnie.
Yeah, good game, John. I'm glad we won, but at the same time, I'm glad this game has been more competitive the last few years, because there was a stretch where it just wasn't competitive at all. So the new Rogers coach, he's turned this program around, and this is so much more exciting, a so much better game. You remember when Rogers went to that flexbone, the academy style offense? Man, those games were painful. So I'm glad that Rogers is more competitive and they're back again.
Yeah,
on that competitive side.
Yeah, it makes for a great atmosphere on Friday nights, a good ball game tonight. And, hey, how about Cole Slepecki? The sophomore quarterback had to come in a real tough spot last week in the Fayetteville game. Comes out, gets his first start tonight, and it looks like he's just a few snaps away from picking up his first win as a starter here for the Bentonville Tigers.
Should have to snap it 2 more times.
So Slepecki will go under center. Slepecki takes a knee. And so this will get the clock down 37 on the play clock. This will get it down to just under 30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll have to snap it one more time.
One more snap, and this one will be in the books. Yeah, I can't say enough, again, about Cole Slepecki, but as I said a while ago, give a lot of credit here to the Bentonville offensive line. And how about that Bentonville defense tonight? You know, gave up, in that second quarter when Jensen Garner came in, struggled with him a little bit, but this Bentonville defense stepped it up tonight, and a great team victory by the Tigers. You see Cole Slepecki, sorry about that, Mom and Dad, taking a knee right there, and the Bentonville Tigers are going to get the win tonight over a resurgent Rogers Mounties team. And you can see the teams now meeting at midfield as the final seconds tick off the clock. And the Bentonville Tigers are going to go to 4-1 in 7A West Conference play with a 28-21 victory over Rogers. Well, Donnie Payne, let's get your final thoughts as we wrap it up here from Rogers High School.
John, I think a good game tonight for Bentonville. They came out, were able to run the ball effectively. Rogers, their game plan, John, they kept that ball as much as they could in this game. They put up 3 touchdowns. I think the interesting thing is that with Williams out there, this Bentonville defense, nothing was surprising them. And then when they switched to Garner, that's when that Rogers offense really picked up and were able to put 3 touchdowns on the board. But hey, Bentonville did what they needed to do. This is not the Rogers team that we played a few years ago. This was a hard-fought victory. I mean, this team, John, went 47-42 with Fayetteville, so we held them to 21 tonight, got the win. Hey, next week we play home senior night, Springdale.
All right. It will be good to get back to Tiger Stadium next Friday night. Well, it's been a good one here tonight. The Tigers are victorious, 28-21. There will be a happy bus ride, short bus ride back to Bentonville tonight And we are so glad you tuned in tonight to join us for what was a great ball game. Before we go, once again, I'd like to thank our live stream crew. Catherine Lopez running the show up here. We had Varsh Ranganatha out there on the field camera, along with Megan Verkamp and Noah Jones on our main shot there tonight. Really appreciate these young people. They do such a fantastic job in bringing us Bentonville Tiger football every Friday night. So for my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy signing off tonight. Your Bentonville Tigers victorious 28-21 over the Rogers Mounties. Have